This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Y'all already know I'm pumped for week 2 of the season. There's still nothing like September football when you still have so much hope in your team. Kansas City went all the way to Brazil. Tough L for them. But we got Travis Kelce touchdown at least. And guess what? Right now, there's a max discount offer where projection lines are at the minimum. Prize Picks is simple and easy to use. All you need to do is pick more on Travis Kelce, 0.5 receiving yards. More. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 players. Stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Prize Picks is also the best way to get in on the action on sports in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, and Georgia. Download the app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Wow. We didn't think the divisional game could top the divisional game, but it absolutely did. Tonight was a barn burner, 41-40. The Buffalo Bills come back from 15 down in the fourth quarter, score 22 points, and they win it in a walk-off field goal by Matt Prater, 41-year-old Matt Prater. You thought the Baltimore Ravens had this game in hand? Josh Allen say, you do not. You're in my house. And this is why that MVP trophy is sitting on my mantle next to my wedding photo with my beautiful wife. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Y'all know who I am. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe, my partner in crime. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the Windy City. Liberty City's own Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, Madden's ratings adjuster, the former Pro Bowl All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. And I want to personally thank you again for joining us for an episode of Nightcap. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button. And do us a favor, go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We'd like to thank each and every one of you that's listening now, that's watching now, and word of mouth. Thank you. Thank you for your support, because Nightcap is nothing without its loyal fans. And we thank you, Ocho and I and the Nightcap family. Thank you so much. Please check out my Shea by Laportier. Now, if you can't find it in a city or state near you, we're on the way. But if we're not there now, order it online. We'll ship it directly to your door. It is the best tasting premium VSOP cognac on the market. And if you've tried it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't, try it. You will not be disappointed. As you can see on your screen, there's a special keepsake of me and my brother, Shea by Laportier. Him going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame this year. He and I became the first 2 brothers ever selected into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And as a memento, this is what we decided to come up with. We have it in stock. It's a limited release only. Please grab yours while supplies last. Go to LaportierCognac.com to grab yours while you still can. Please go follow my media company page on all of its platforms, Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84 with 84 being spelled out. That link is pinned in the chat. We've got a new show just launched under the umbrella of Shay Media. It's Debo and Joe, James Harrison and Joe Hayden. Please go subscribe to their YouTube page, Debo and Joe. Check them out tomorrow. They're live tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Ocho, this game, look, the Baltimore Ravens, Derrick Henry, I don't know what it is about the Buffalo Bills, but he loves playing this team. We remember last year in Baltimore, he ran for 199. Even in the playoff game, they lost. He only had 16 rushes for 84 yards and a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Tonight, he had 18 rushes, 169, and 2 touchdowns, but he had a very, very costly fumble.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson was sensational again, 14 of 19, 2 touchdowns. 210 yards, 2 touchdowns. But it was that 6'5", 255-pound mountain of a man.
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Yes.
33 of 46, 394, 2 touchdowns. He ran the ball 14 times for 30 yards. He had 2 touchdowns. But it was his ability to throw the football. Sometimes you got to be lucky rather than good. On 4th down, the tight end tips the ball. Keon Coleman catches it.
Yeah.
That's the difference in the ball game. And then they come right back and they get a punch out on Derrick Henry. Well, they got the punch out first, and then they do a great job of going 3 and out, forcing the Ravens to punt the football. Well, 3 and out and forcing the Ravens to punch the football. Ocho, you're watching this game, and it seems like the Ravens have it in hand. They're doing they're running the football. They're play action passing. They're doing everything. D-Hop catching it with one hand. But they're in the locker room. They're upset because they know they had this one and they let this one slip away. What did you like about what you saw from the Buffalo Bills not to stop fighting down 15 and the opposing team has the ball?
Listen, the fact they were able to come back. This is one of the reasons why, even though I debunk it, that
Lamar should have been
I always say Lamar should have been the MVP last year. This is why Josh Allen won it. You're down by 15. Some things have to go right, huh? The game was 50% execution and 50% luck. Some things have to go right in your favor, and they did for the Buffalo Bills tonight. The fact that they continued to fight, the fact that Josh Allen was able to come back and make some throws that only Josh Allen can make when they were behind, to come from behind and have an opportunity to win this game is unbelievable. They played really well. The Ravens look good. They lost the game, but the Ravens look very, very good. They look good. Any other team, this is a blowout, huh? Any other team the Ravens are playing outside the Buffalo Bills, this is a blowout game. Now, common sense isn't always common. In the middle of this game, about an hour and 30 minutes ago, I don't know if Ash was able to put it up, I tweeted out something. I said, the Ravens look good, but it's a lot of, there it is right there. I don't know if you can see it. The Ravens look good, but it's a lot of game left. And for some reason, what should be a blowout normally ends closer than you can think. And that's exactly what happened. Not only did it end closer than I would think, I didn't think they would come back and win it. They came back and won the whole damn game. I knew it would be close, but win it, man, listen, the football gods were on Buffalo's side. Obviously, this costly fumble, which the Ravens always happen to do at the most opportune times. Inopportune time. My bad. My bad. But listen, this is a testament to how you ended the season last year.
Yep.
A game of this magnitude having a costly turnover yet again.
Yep. The Ravens offense looked good. Their defense, they didn't get no pressure.
Yeah.
They can't get pressure with 4. And their secondary isn't good. Now, I don't know what's going on with Jair Alexander, Ocho, but he looked bad tonight. Let's call it like we see it, Ocho. Now, this is what we do. Yeah. He did not look good tonight, and they were saying he had issues going on with his knee. I don't know if he had it drained. I don't know if it's bone on bone. I don't know if he has tendonitis, but he didn't look good tonight.
Yeah.
He did not look good. Wiggins, he broke up the play on the 2-point conversion, but pass interference, bro, you got to do better. You got to do a better job of defending the guy without interfering with the guy. Yeah. But the biggest issue I see with them is they can't generate pressure.
Yeah.
They can't get pressure with 4. If Matabikwe don't get home, I mean, tonight it just wasn't. Look, Buffalo is a good team, and so I'm not going to diminish what Buffalo did. No. Buffalo did a great job of staying in this ball game. But I was like, well, damn, okay, they get the ball back, and give Ed Oliver credit because he got him stopped. He said, well, I got you stopped. Let me see if I can get the ball out. And he pulled a slot, and he got 3 7s, and the ball came out. Give Buffalo credit, but the Ravens are going to kick themselves. John Harbaugh says, hey, guys, I'm proud of you guys. You fought hard. But he knows they let this one slip away, and it's on the defensive side of the football. They got to be better because everybody doesn't have a Josh Allen that can kill you with his legs and his arms. But these quarterbacks in the AFC can light your ass up with their arm. Josh Allen had 394.
Yes.
394. He had 46 pass attempts, Ocho, with 1 sack.
That's crazy.
Lamar Jackson had 19 pass attempts, and he got sacked twice, and it took him a Houdini effort to get out of one.
Yeah. Hey,
so I'm concerned with the Ravens defense. I have no concerns whatsoever with their offense.
Right.
I know Derrick Henry would do a better job of holding on to the football. Lamar Jackson is going to be Lamar Jackson. I love Zay Flowers. I wish they could have worked. Bateman. I wish they could have. Look, D-Hop's going to give you a couple of. a couple of contested catches.
Right.
That's what he's going to do, Ocho. We're not looking to get DeAndre Hopkins of Houston Texans, DeAndre Hopkins of the Arizona Cardinals, because he's not there anymore. He doesn't live at that place anymore, Ocho, and it's okay to say that.
Right.
I wish they could have got Rashawn Bateman involved a little bit more. Zay Flowers was sensational tonight. Sam for $143 and 1 touchdown on 9 targets. I wish they could have got Bateman a little bit more involved. D-Hop's going to give you 1 to 2 catches. Right. That's all we can hope for. They're going to be contested. That's what they brought him in there for. Defensively is where they're going to have to improve, Ocho. They're going to have to find a way to generate pressure with 4 because they're back in.
Yeah.
They're back in those corners.
Yeah. Hey, I think if anything, I think more so they played a bad game. Man, the back end has always been good. Nate Wiggins was good last year. Marlon Humphrey's always been Marlon Humphrey. If we can get Jair Alexander, who's coming off an injury, obviously, who's coming off an injury, to get himself back acclimated. You know, hey, did Jair even play in the preseason?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Hell,
I don't think a whole lot of people played in the preseason.
Exactly. So he can get himself back acclimated after coming off injury, not really playing much last year, getting himself back into rhythm, getting himself back into actually football shape.
Yeah. But in the process, Ocho, here's the thing. I can't be losing games while you working your way back into football shape.
Okay. Right. So obviously what they have to do, they got to protect him, huh? They got to protect him. If anything, put him in press. He's very good at man-to-man. Jair Alexander, that's what he's known for. He's very good at man-to-man, and don't expose him. Don't have him playing off at 7 yards when you know he's not where he needs to be. Get him up there, allow him to throw the timing of the offense off until he gets himself back right.
Yeah, I was just, and I was like, damn, Ravens normally get a little bit more pressure than that. And what's the guy? What's his name? Kyle Van Noy. I was like, come on, Kyle, somebody get some pressure.
Hey, them big boys. Hey, Buffalo got them big boys.
They did a good. They neutralized it. And they made them one-dimensional. Once they fell behind, they're not going to run the football. The Ravens, they had 31 rush attempts, 108 yards. You can live with that. That's less than 4 yards a carry. That's 3.5 yards a carry. I can live with that.
Right.
But what I can't live with is a quarterback drop back 46 times and only get him on the ground once. That's not good enough. Seriously, that's not nearly good enough.
Right.
They played well enough to win, but all turnovers aren't created equal. When you turn the ball over, Derrick Henry has that fumble in the first quarter, is no harm, no foul, Ocho. But when he had that, we've got the momentum. Now we give Buffalo a chance to get some momentum, and now they start hooping and hollering like they caught the Holy Ghost on 4th Sunday. And now the crowd's into it, Ocho.
Hold on. What Sunday?
4th Sunday. But look, they could have easily
folded,
hung their heads, folded. Yes, we're down 15, and the Ravens. We know what the Ravens possess. Derrick Henry's running up and down the field, up and down the field. They can't. I mean, he's getting 4, he's getting 15, he's getting 30, he's getting 51. I mean, I was like, well, damn. What is it about the Buffalo Bills that Derrick Henry loves so much?
It's not even the Buffalo Bills. It's whoever the hell Derrick Henry plays against. He's done this against everybody. I don't know. Derrick Henry rarely turns the ball over. Yeah. Every so often, he's going to get a fumble. This time, it happened week 1 when it actually shouldn't. Coming off of what happened last year and why you went home for missing a Super Bowl opportunity, there should be no turnovers. That should be the first thing coming in preseason, in training camp. We can't turn the ball over. And you're playing the same goddamn team again. That costs you
a chance to go to the AFC Championship game.
Come on now.
Ocho, but what happened is that they got him he's trying to stiff arm. So if you got a stiff arm, that means what? You ain't got both arms over the ball. But now there's a chance for me to
get past the line of scrimmage. There's no need to use a stiff arm.
But there was. He got pressure. He got pressure. And so now he's trying to stiff arm Ed Oliver off of him to try to get to the outside. Yeah, I mean, looking at it now, Ocho, just go down.
Yeah.
But that's not how he's wired.
Right. You're right.
I said the same thing. When Jair Alexander got beat, I said, let him score. You got 3 timeouts. Let him score. You got 3 timeouts. You got a minute on the clock. Let's see what Lamar Jackson can do with spread.
Right. With enough time on the clock.
Once because Baltimore's got to burn their timeouts now. And all Baltimore is going to do is go, hey, Prater, they already know, the special team coaches already tell the head coach where the kicker likes to kick from. If you see Josh Allen, hey, he goes to that side, downs the ball. Goes to that side, downs the ball. Okay, on third down, he goes to that side again. There's 27 seconds. He runs off the field. You normally can get your offense off the field, your special teams unit on the field. We would always practice 18 seconds. They got a full 27 seconds. So now Prater gets an opportunity to go back there and go through his motion. He doing all that on the field, Ocho. He got plenty of time. He's like, I ain't rushing nothing. This is good right here, baby. Woo!
Right.
Appreciate that. And he nails it through. You know, a lot of times you have to have the foresight, because a lot of times guys are not thinking in that moment. Jair Alexander has panicked. Man, I can't give up a touchdown. When in actuality, it'd be best if you did give up the touchdown, because now you got a minute plus left, and you got all three of your timeouts.
But that's something they would have talked about before. That would have been something they would have talked about ahead of time. Obviously, I forgot the D coordinator's name, or Harbaugh would have told the defense. Or if they happen to make a big play, let him score, let him get in. Obviously, they didn't say anything. That's why he tried to tackle Keon.
Normally, Ocho, you talk about that close to the goal line.
Right.
You say, okay, hey, just let him score.
Yeah, you're right.
You're not thinking, first of all, you're not thinking they're going to get a big play. So once they got the big play, the next thing, you panic, Ocho. It's just like anything. Steve Irwin.
Right.
When he got stung by that stingray,
yes, sir,
his natural instinct was what? To pull it out. That was the last thing he should have did. But see, you're not thinking. Something goes in, I got to get it out, Ocho.
Right away. Yes, sir.
So now he gets a long pass caught on him. He's not thinking, man, I got my team got 3 timeouts. I got Lamar Jackson.
Just let him go.
You're not thinking about that. But like you said, those are scenarios that you probably need to go through. Also go through your mind. Hey, tip pass. I mean, one time we play in Kansas City, Ocho, and John threw me a ball. I lost like 8 yards. But it was more important to keep the clock moving as opposed to an incompletion and stopping the clock.
Right.
So if the ball got kicked, I'm like, hey, I got to catch this. Even though now all of a sudden I only got like 50 yards. I only got like 50 yards. But, man, this was a hell of a ball game.
Yeah.
This was a hell of a ball game, man.
Listen, there's a reason why they had them slated to play as the 7:30 game or 8:30 game, depending on where you live from, because it was everything that was advertised. It was everything that was advertised based on what we saw last season.
Right.
Listen, all the goddamn games was good today, depending on who you had.
I wouldn't say all of them was good. I would say all. No.
I mean, well, it depends. It depends. There were some trash games, but this was perfect to end the night.
Yes. Yeah. This was a very good game. You got 2 heavyweight quarterbacks, the last 2 MVPs going head to head. Nobody wants to give an inch. You got Derrick Henry running the ball. Looked like he's well on his way to another 2,000. Hell, I thought he was going for 2 bands. I thought he was going for two bills today. I thought he was going. I thought he was going for 2 bills today. Because Ocho, it's just like when we play a receiver. We get that big catch early. Hey. Ocho, we got 70 yards on 3 catches. And we're in the first quarter.
Hold on, and this is the funny thing about it too. Forget the first quarter. When you get those chunk yards and chunk plays and have that many yards at the beginning of the season in week 1 to get the ball rolling.
Yes,
man, stop playing.
That's how I'm thinking, and I'm sure Derrick Henry was thinking the same thing. The offensive line is thinking the same thing. Oh, we got a great rhythm, because all of a sudden they tossing him the ball and he's coming through there. It ain't nothing but a safety. And the safety is taking an effed up angle. The safety ain't really, he tried to hit him from the angle. And I ain't really trying to be in front of you.
That was trap.
Yeah, that was trap. That
he took that bad angle on purpose.
Of course, yes. Of course. That's what I'm saying. I'm coming to that angle, yes.
Man, who trying to on a toss, everybody locked up, the guard or the guard pull and get the linebacker, and it's just you and this. Who the hell finna hit Derrick Henry? I'm making a business decision.
Hey, and you see, he got the concussion cap already on. He said, I need a pillow. Hey, as a matter of fact, somebody throw me a pillow. I need a pillow and the concussion cap. Man, I ain't trying to get Derrick Henry like that.
Matter of fact, I can guarantee you. I want everybody that's in the chat that's listening. Imagine, hypothetically speaking, if you had the opportunity to play safety, I guarantee you there's no amount of money that a team could pay anybody in our chat to be a safety and meet Derrick Henry one-on-one in the hole.
Nah, because he got a head of steam. What you want to do, Ocho, is make him go east and west. You don't want him to get him shoulder pads coming downhill.
Going north.
No, hell nah. That's 240, 245.
Please.
Nah, hell nah. He got a head of steam.
No.
I'm trying to get you before you turn those shoulder pads square. I'm trying to get you going laterally. As long as I got you going laterally, listen, I'm cool.
I'm trying to get you before you can get to the line of scrimmage. Forget that.
They toss that ball and you see that hole open up. Okay, here comes the tight end. He pinned somebody. Here come the fullback. He leading up in there and he kicks out. He turns back on the linebacker. Nah, hell nah. I don't want no part of that. And those are the decisions. But I think look, this was the best game of the day thus far. Yeah. We'll see what Minnesota and Chicago do last night. It's going to have to be hard pressed to top this one, because you got 41. You got 41-40, and you got two quarterbacks playing at their absolute best. Yeah, Lamar Jackson was sensational. Josh Allen just so happens to had the ball last.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's what you want to do. You want to say, hey, give me the ball. All I want is the ball in my quarterback's hands with a chance to win the game. Yeah. That's all I can ask for. It doesn't matter if it's Lamar Jackson, if it's Joe Burrow, if it's Patrick Mahomes, if it's Josh Allen. All you want is that opportunity. I want my quarterback to have the ball with a chance to win the game. Yeah. We need a touchdown. We need a field goal. I have the utmost confidence. Josh Allen has a ton of confidence. He always has. But now he knows he's an elite company. He has an MVP. He has an MVP, but he knows in order to get to that tier, take that next step, Ocho. Yeah. Champion, can you imagine? Super Bowl winning Super Bowl MVP. Right. Regular season MVP. Yeah. That's when Brady started separating himself. Now all of a sudden he got Super Bowl and he got regular season. Mahomes, Super Bowl and regular season. Rodgers. That's what the greats do. Josh Allen was sensational tonight. Yeah, he was. He was absolutely phenomenal. With a little help. With a little help from the Ravens. He was. Sometimes I gotta have that, Ocho. I need that. But here's the thing. He got the help. How many times have you helped somebody, but they didn't help themselves? How many times have we come on here, Ocho, the game was for the taking, and the team didn't take it? Right. If you open the door, you remember the movie Sinners? Yeah. In order for the vampires to come in, what you have to do? You had to ask them to come in. You had to let them in. Yes, sir. How many times have the door been open and the opportunity for you to come in? Right. And everybody just stood there. So the Ravens opened the door and they invited them in, and Buffalo says, okay. Yeah, we'll take it. We coming on in your house. Listen, any other team? I'm trying to think. Any other team? If you take the Bills out and the Ravens put up 40 points, there may be one or two teams that I can think of that have the quarterback or have the personnel to actually come back in a game like that. You're absolutely right. Maybe two other teams. That's about it. Other than that, ain't nobody else coming back and doing what we did. I got a question for you. I know the magnitude and importance of the game is not as significant as this one was, but does this compare in any way to that 28-3 comeback in that Super Bowl? I'm not comparing I know it's week one. I'm not comparing week one in the Super Bowl. I mean, just the comeback. Is it just as big or bigger? No. That's 28-3. Yeah. I mean, the biggest at that point in time, the biggest lead it ever been was like a 10-0 was the comeback from 10-0. Right. Or the Patriots came back from 10 down in the fourth quarter. They came back from 25. Well, hey, hold on. Now they scored 16 points in 4 minutes, huh? This ain't bad. It's real life. The Bills tonight. Yes. 16 points in 4 minutes. That's not even that's video game stuff. So many things have to go right for you to score 16 points in 4 minutes. What went right is that on first down, Derrick Henry fumbled the ball with that little time. So you didn't get the full allotment of time. They didn't make Buffalo burn any of their timeouts on that possession. So now, once you get the ball back, now they don't have any timeouts, and you can let time run off the clock on your next possession. Right. But nah, Josh was sensational. Give Buffalo credit. Give him credit where it's due. They earned this one. The Ravens, you kicking yourself. I know you're kicking yourself.
But
But I mean, the Ravens. I mean, if you the 9 minutes more time of possession, Ocho for the Buffalo, they had 10 more first downs. Third down efficiency. Buffalo was 7 of 15. Baltimore was 7 of 11.
mm-hmm.
But defensively is where the Ravens are going to have to get better. They gave up 500 yards of offense. They gave up 500 yards of offense. Just because Derrick Henry fumbled, that doesn't mean you have to let him score. I'm just throwing that out. That's food for thought.
Yeah.
Just because somebody fumbled, you can say, you know what, y'all get the field goal. You ain't getting no touchdown, or you get nothing, or you can take the ball away. You can take it back away.
Mm-hmm.
So this notion that Derrick Henry fumbled, yes, Derrick Henry fumbled. He'll do a better job. He'll have better ball security next time. And in that situation, sometimes it's just better to go ahead and drop. Live to see another day. I had a coach used to tell me all the time, Les Stecker, my position coach in the mid-90s, 93 and 94. He say, he used to call me sweetheart. He say, sweetheart, you got to know when the journey's over. Sometimes, D. Henry, I understand. You got to know when the journey's over.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to sometimes to get out of bounds. It's okay, Ocho, to say, you know what? Hey, drop to the ground. Man, come on. Nah. In that situation, the only bad can come out of that. Mm-hmm. Nothing good can come out of that. That's why you say, well, he shouldn't stiff arm. That's what how many times have we seen him use that stiff arm just in this game?
Right.
Remember on that first long touchdown run, what did he do?
Get up off me.
Shoved the guy to the ground.
Yeah.
So in that situation, man, but this was a barn burner. This was a great game. Congratulations, Buffalo Bills. Hard-fought victory, scored 22 points in the fourth quarter, outscored Baltimore 22-6 in the fourth. And they win the ball game 41-40. Missed PAT also, Ocho. Remember, Baltimore missed the PAT.
Hit the
upright, bounced away. Now they would have a field goal only ties you.
Yeah,
you go into overtime.
Mm-hmm.
So,
right.
But boy, what a barn burner of a game. Ocho,
the
Ravens had a 99.1% win probability, up 40-25 with less than 5 minutes to go. In the first game, as the reigning NFL MVP, Josh Allen went 33 of 46, 394, 394 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he also had 14 carries for 30 yards, 2 more scores. Right now, he showed why he won the award. Yeah. He's going to be AFC Offensive Player of the Week, right? And he's, I think like a lot of sites had Lamar as the favorite, but Josh Allen ain't going nowhere.
No, listen, it's all going to come down to all the way towards the end, because they're going to be making these kind of plays all season long, regardless of who they playing. And I think the funny thing about it, when I think about the Ravens and we talk about their defense, most of the time, the defense is always ahead of the offense, because all the defense have to do, they have to read and react. Mm-hmm. I think one of the few, the Ravens might be one of the few teams with the offense and the Bills as well. The offense is ahead of the defense because of the people they have at the quarterback position.
Yeah. But
because of the people they have at the quarterback position.
But if you look at it, this is an offensive team. Your best player, Lamar Jackson, he's on offense. Your second best player, Derrick Henry, he's on offense. Your probably your fourth or fifth best player, if he's not third, Zay Flowers, he's on offense. So naturally, of your top 10 players, probably 3 of the top 5 are on the offensive side of the football. With that being said, this is not good enough Ravens defensively. Right. I know it's one game. Mm-hmm. But a lot of these quarterbacks, you got Joe Burrow. He can throw the ball. He struggled today.
No,
but here's the thing.
Whoa.
But here's the thing.
Go ahead. We get to that. Go ahead.
But the Ravens don't have a Myles Garrett.
Mm-mm.
The Steelers, that quarterback, I don't know if y'all saw him today, what he did in the Meadowlands. He can throw the ball. Patrick Mahomes can throw the ball.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert can throw the ball.
Really,
if you do not pressure these quarterbacks, they will light you up. And look at the receivers that Burrow has. Look at the receivers that Justin Herbert's going to be playing with. You saw what Aaron Rodgers. Mm-hmm. So it's got. Hey, I'm just saying, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board. Lamar got into it. Somebody threw a drink on Derrick Henry. And then you saw Lamar get into it. The fan shoved him, and Lamar shoved him back. Just be careful. Just be careful, Lamar. Just be careful.
The fan got to be careful. You can't reach out to stand and touch the players. You can't do that.
But it ain't worth just getting a lawsuit. It ain't worth it, Ocho. Because even if they throw it out, guess what you got to do? You got to have an attorney to defend it.
Mm-hmm.
Take it from somebody to know. So just Lamar. I'm just saying. I understand. Look, fans, keep your hands inside the wall unless that's your player.
Yeah.
Hey, Lamar, just be careful. That's all I'm going to say. Just be careful. Ocho, the Steelers went on the road, beat the Jets 34-32. Aaron Rodgers threw 4 touchdown passes. If I'm not mistaken, it's his first game with 4 touchdown passes and no interceptions since 2021. Aaron Rodgers threw 4 touchdown passes in his Steelers debut. Rodgers, after the game, there were probably people in the organization that didn't think I could play anymore. So it was nice to remind those people that I still can. I'm just happy to be everybody associated with the Jets.
Yeah.
Were you surprised how well Aaron Rodgers looked today?
Yeah, well, I wasn't surprised, obviously, based on the team he's at, where he is, what he has to work with offensively. The Steelers, obviously, their identity is their defense, even though they looked okay because the goddamn Jets and Justin Fields, they were playing some ball today, boy.
Yes.
Hey, Justin Fields and the boy were playing some ball today, but I'm happy for Aaron. He had DK Metcalf, they had very, very, very good chemistry. Very good chemistry. He caught some good balls. And outside of that, I mean, they look really good. And this is what I really expected. For the Steelers to have a quarterback that is 4-time MVP, Super Bowl winning quarterback, and putting the right pieces around him, and all he has to do is do what's asked of him and don't turn the ball over. Just don't turn the ball over, and you will always have a chance. And that's exactly what they had today. That's exactly what they had today. Let defense take care of everything.
And again, what happened? It was a turnover.
Yeah.
Remember the fumble?
Hey.
Look, we know Aaron Rodgers can have games like this. He looked like the old Aaron Rodgers, not an old Aaron Rodgers, the old Aaron Rodgers. 22 of 30, 244, 4 touchdowns. Just got after him a little bit, got him sacked him 4 times, did a great job of neutralizing the run, only 50 yards on 20 carries. Then you go to the other side. Justin Fields played really well today. 16 to 22, 218, 1 touchdown. They had 182 rushing.
Yeah.
But when you get a situation like that, you got to kill a gnat with a sledgehammer.
Yes.
You can't leave a team with these type quarterbacks. You can't let them hang around, Ocho. They'll find a way to beat you.
Every time.
You can't, when you get a team down, and they got a great quarterback on that side of the football, Rodgers can still beat you. Josh Allen can beat you. Mahomes, these guys, they can beat you. You better put them away when you get a chance.
But the funny
Because
thing,
if you leave them hanging around, Ocho, okay.
Right. But the funny thing about it, when teams get in a situation where you can kill an ant with a sledgehammer, everything gets conservative.
Right.
The play calling gets conservative because now I don't want to be responsible for the loss. As opposed to, let's keep our foot on the pedal and just kill him right away. But no, every time, every single time, which is why I tweeted what I tweeted tonight while the Ravens and Bills were playing. Every time, listen, it looks like a blowout, but for some reason, in every football game, the play calling, mistakes, they get conservative, things happen, fumbles, interception, and for some reason, the game always ends closer than what it should be.
You turn the ball over, you give the Packers a short field, and the next thing you know, the game is boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Give Jalen Ramsey credit. You can't go low to Jalen now. You can't take out the lead blocker by taking out his knees. They won't allow you to do that on the defense side of football. You used to could, but you can't do that anymore. But he says, okay, don't worry about it. I'll make up for it.
He did.
I'll make up for it. He dropped the hammer on Garrett Wilson. I think the thing is, you gotta know that guy's over there, Ocho.
Yeah.
Because what are they trying not to do, Ocho? Let you out of bounds. So if they're not gonna let you out of bounds, what does that mean? Somebody's close to the sidelines.
The sidelines and keeping everything inside.
And so now, Rams see him. I'm about to. Hey, Let me get some more barbecue sauce because I'm gonna put some sauce on them ribs. Boom.
That was it.
And that's what happened.
That was a textbook tackle too. Now
Textbook.
that was teaching tape on how to tackle and not get no flag. That was nice.
That was an unbelievable play by an unbelievable player. But I thought Justin Fields showed great poise. Did a great job. He was only sacked once. The tackle got beat really bad. He got beat really, really quick.
Yeah.
And I think because I thought they had something on that play. Looking at it, they had something. If the tackle doesn't get beat so quick, Highsmith beats him clean, and Fields really doesn't even get a chance. Really gets a chance to do much of anything. But I was impressed with Rodgers. I'm not finna sit here and tell you I saw 4 touchdowns and no turnovers, 22 or 30. No, I knew they were going to try to establish the run.
Right.
But that's why you got a guy like Rodgers, because if we can't run it, we feel comfortable. If we can protect him, he can make plays. He can still make plays off his back foot. He still can roll out the pocket and throw with pinpoint accuracy. He still has those capabilities. He's not as elusive as he once was. Hey, we're not the same people at 30 we were at 25. We're not the same people at 35 we were at 30. Rodgers is 40, 41 years of age. He's definitely not the same person athletically as he was in his 30s.
Right.
But his arm, his ability to change arm slots, his ability to move on the run, to throw on the run. Now, he don't have the foot speed he once did, Ocho. He's not going to really beat you like he once could with his legs, but his arm is still dangerous.
Yeah.
His arm is still very, very dangerous.
Very, very much so.
I didn't see the 4 touchdowns. If somebody would have told me, could I see 244? Yeah. But I don't think either team is really happy. One team gave up 34. The other team gave up 32. Now, if I give up 32 and I win, I'm happy. But there were some concerning things that I saw. But I thought, but if I think if you're Mike Tomlin, you're like, okay, I think we found our quarterback, and you look at the receivers. You look at DK doing what he did. You look at Calvin Austin III. Fryermuth had a big play. Skoranek catches. He's normally a special teams maven. Came from, I think he was at the Rams. That's where I remember him from. I don't know if he came from there last year or a couple of years ago, but I remember him at the Rams as a special team maven. Caught a touchdown, recovered a fumble. But I like what I saw from the Jets. There's some positives.
Absolutely.
There's some positives that you can take out of this. You're just like, man, we had it.
Yeah.
But you give up 17 points, just like the Ravens gave up 22 points. You gave up 17 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You can't. You're not going to win. You're not going to win very many games giving up that kind of in the fourth quarter. But the Steelers played well. Look, Steelers are 1-0 in that division. Cincinnati's 1-0, and you got Cleveland and Baltimore at the bottom of the division at both 0-1. It's early. One game in the season. One game does not make a season. Win, lose, or draw.
It doesn't.
But I definitely like teaching after a win than I do a loss.
Yes, sir.
Now, I might have your undivided attention more so after a loss than a win, but I like teaching after a win. So, Steelers, what you thinking? How many wins? 10, 11?
Steelers?
12, yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. Just off the quarterback alone, if he can be consistent and not turn the ball over and show us vintage signs of old Aaron Rodgers, old Green Bay Packers Aaron Rodgers,
yeah,
they could win more than that, Unc, especially if the defense carries him, because the defense is their identity now. The defense is their identity. I got them winning more than 10.
Okay.
More than 10 easily. No, I'm saying if it all comes down on your quarterback. If you look at the league, you look at the landscape of the league, of the team that are always successful year in and year out, what's the common denominator on what each one of those teams have? They have a competent quarterback that puts them in the best situations to win week in and week out. And that's something that the Steelers have now, which is why Mike Tomlin had no problem going to get Aaron Rodgers. We don't need you to be Aaron Rodgers down there in goddamn Green Bay. We don't need that. If we can get flashes of brilliance every so often, and you do what we ask of you, and don't turn the ball over, we can hand it off from time to time to take some of the pressure off of you. DK make the plays. Calvin Austin III, you make your plays. Freiermuth, how you say his last name?
Freiermuth.
Yeah, Freiermuth, make your plays. We're gonna be fine. Let the defense do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah. I mean, I like what I saw with DK. They did a great job of getting the ball in his hands. He dropped one early, and then he came back and made 2 spectacular plays. Turned on the afterburners like they got out down the sideline. I saw Calvin Austin catch a touchdown. He played well today. Freiermuth, when given the opportunity, he did what he does. Skoranek, they slept on him, did the run the over route. You know, Rodgers likes to throw the ball outside the pocket.
Oh yeah.
They don't have a problem putting him on the move. He does a great job because if you roll him to the left, he can open his hips up and still get the completion. A lot of the right-handed quarterbacks or left-handed quarterbacks that have to roll right, or right-handed quarterbacks that got to roll left. It's an awful lot to throw on the move because you got to open your hips up, especially if it's not like a comeback where the guy, you rolling that way and you just throw it. But sometimes you got to open your hips, and I think Rodgers does that as good as anybody that's ever played the game. I like what I saw from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Excuse me. I like what I saw from the Steelers. I like Justin Fields. I like what I saw today. I can, if I'm AG, I'm going to say, son, hey, I know you're disappointed that we didn't win, but there's no question in my mind. You showed a lot of improvement. You showed a lot of growth today. We can win a lot. With you playing like you played today, son, we can win a lot of football games.
Absolutely.
We can win a lot of football games. So Steelers go to 1-0. Jets fall to 0-1, 34-32. You know Rodgers had something to prove. You know, hey, you didn't want me. You didn't think I could play. So I want to beat everybody that's associated. You know, he gave it a little bit. He's like, hey, y'all got something for me walking off the field today? I think he was walking next to Cam Hayward. He's like, y'all got something for me? Y'all look, but like I said, I think the Jets, that division, it's Buffalo's.
Yeah.
It's Buffalo. Miami looked horrible on both sides of the ball, Ocho.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Ocho, they look horrible.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, they did that. I didn't do nothing. The Packers beat the Lions 27-13. Jordan Love threw a pair of touchdowns, and Michael Parsons had a sack in his Green Bay debut. The Packers delivered an exceptional defensive performance. After getting outscored 99-40 in the first half of the NFC North games last year, the Packers got points on their opening 3 possessions. Ocho, you like the Packers to be favored in the NFC North now?
Man, hell yeah. Boy, you see them boys today? Boy, you see Jordan Love dealing? Golden, Hicks, Dobbs, Reed, mate.
Draft the tight end,
Josh Jacobs was trying, get loose a little bit. He wasn't able to go crazy. Defensively, the Packers look good too. They contained Jahmyr Gibbs. He didn't have a huge game. They contained Montgomery. They didn't have a huge game. But I see a team, especially from an offensive standpoint, like the Detroit Lions, they're going to be all right. They're going to be all right. But what I'm seeing from the Packers this early in the season is phenomenal. Jordan Love was wheeling and dealing all game long. All game long.
They didn't have a ton of plays.
No.
I mean, they had 45 actual plays, so they might have had 50 total plays if you count the penalty stuff, Ocho.
Yeah.
But when you look at Jordan Love with 16 of 22, 188, 2 touchdowns. They only had 25 rush attempts for 78 yards. The Packers did a tremendous job of getting up to Jared Goff. He's not mobile, so we know where he's going to be.
Right there.
He ain't going nowhere.
He's going to be right there.
So they didn't run the ball. Montgomery couldn't get anything going. Gibbs couldn't get anything going. Gibbs had 10 receptions for 31 yards, a long of 7. That's not what you use. You need Amon-Ra. You need Jameson. You need J-Mo. They're there. J-Mo to stretch the field. Amon-Ra to keep the chains moving. Yeah. And then we'll screen past you. We'll swing it to one of the backs out of the backfield. Laporta, they needed to get more out of him, but they did. Hey, Green Bay was swarming today. They got after him. They got after him today.
Right.
Rashawn Gary, we had him on the show, Ocho. He said, I'm having a big year. Hey, well, he got somebody that he's going to send the double at him. So he's going to get a lot of one-on-one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And everybody don't got tackles like Penei Sewell and I think, who's the other tackle over there?
I forgot who's on the left side.
Is it Decker? The starting left tackle for Detroit. Is it Taylor? Is it Taylor Decker? Yeah, everybody don't got tackles like that.
No. Mm-mm.
And then you got those guys. You got what? Hey, they can bring pressure from a lot of different areas. Van Ness, Wyatt.
It look good. And you know what, Unc? You think you talk about all the things that we used to see in Detroit doing. The Detroit offense is so explosive because they're able to establish the run. They're able to establish run, but not being able to establish the run today and get those chunk plays, 6, 7 yards here, having them forcing Detroit to maybe have to, forcing the Packers to maybe have to drop a safety down in the box.
Yeah.
For a little help. So it eliminates everything else you want to do on the back end because you can't get nothing going on the front end.
Yeah. You need to establish the run, Ocho, for the simple fact I don't have a mobile quarterback.
Right.
If I don't have a mobile quarterback, so
Right.
if the play break down, see, here's the thing. A lot of these quarterbacks, you need now moving forward, what you're starting to see, you need guys at the quarterback position that can get off script. So if I call something, even if I don't call the perfect play,
right,
he can get me out of that play with his legs.
Yeah.
He can get me out of there and buy me time. Because a lot of times, can a guy get off sheet?
Yeah.
Can a guy get away from the play that you call and make something out of it? So if I just give you this ingredients, can you make something tasty with the ingredients that I gave you? Or can you just like, man, I don't worry about this. I got something better.
Hey, listen.
And that's not what Jared Goff feels. We know who and what Jared Goff feels. He can throw the ball, Ocho.
Yeah.
But he ain't making no plays that's off script.
Yeah. Listen, there are a handful of quarterbacks, Unc, where a coach can call a play and he sees something completely different and he can make something out of nothing.
Yes.
Call the right defense, but damn, now we stuck.
Yes.
I've used my legs, making something out of nothing. There are very few that can do it.
True. Detroit's offense failed to score a touchdown through 3 quarters, which hadn't happened since 2023, week 7 at Baltimore. And that was my concern, Ocho. Okay, you got the same guys, but they're not Ben Johnson. The guy that's calling plays now, he didn't go audition for a head coaching job.
Right.
He's never been a head coach before. He's never been an offensive coordinator before.
Right.
So you're asking someone, you put someone in a position, and I'm not saying that he can't be good or he won't be good in the future, but I'm saying you got to have some growing pains. I've never seen a kid be able to just all of a sudden go from crawling to walking without falling and busting his butt or her butt or hitting his head on. That's just a part of walking.
Right.
So a part of calling plays when you've never done it is to go through trial and error, to go through growing pains. And they're going to have some of these in Detroit, Ocho. They are. You lost both. You lost your DC and your OC. It's going to be some growing pains.
Yeah.
It's going to be some growing pains. And do I think they'll figure it out? Yeah, I do. I think they'll figure it out. But it's not going to be as smooth and as seamless as it has been the last couple of years. That's for sure.
Right.
But I thought Green Bay defensively. That's what. Look, I agree with you, Ocho. They can run the football. They got receivers that I don't look at any of these guys that. Oh man, I ain't looking at none of these guys like I look at a Chase, like I look at a Jetta.
Right. Well,
they can hurt you.
They can, and there is one. If he's all that he's been advertised to be, in Matthew Golden, he's supposed to be similar to that, which is why they got him in the first round.
Right.
He's a 4-2 guy. We weren't able to see that 4-2 today. He did make some plays, but I'm excited to see what they do with him going forward. And Jaden Reed, nice. Hicks, Dubs, all nice.
What scares you about him, Ocho, is that because from week to week you don't know. See, you set your game plan. You're like, okay, we got to take this guy away. We got to take Chase away. We got to take Jetta away. We got to take CD away. There are certain guys you go into the game. Who are you trying to take away?
You don't know.
You don't.
You never know who's going to be the guy. You never know who's going to buy. Week to week it varies with them. Week to week it varies.
Because there's not a whole lot of difference between Dobbs, Reed, Wicks. There ain't a whole lot of difference, Ocho.
Right.
They all about this, and then Christian, he's not there. He's your speed merchant. He just can't stay healthy. He's phenomenal. I like him a lot, but he just can't stay healthy.
He won't be back till later in the season now. I mean,
Probably.
way back because he tore his ACL.
Mm-hmm. And normally guys that have that kind of speed, they normally have they wound tight. So they normally have hamstring issues.
Right.
He's battled a lot of hamstring issues.
Yes, sir.
But I did like what I saw from Green Bay offensively. Even though they didn't have a whole lot of plays. The stats don't jump off at you. They probably had 260 yards. But you only gave up 13 points, and they gave up that on a spectacular catch. The guy caught the ball one hand over outstretched. I can live with that. But Green Bay defensively, those guys were hunting today.
They look good, bro.
They were hunting today, and that's what you're gonna need. Boy, I'm already chomping at the bit. I want to see week 4.
Wait, week 4, Dallas? You talk about Dallas and the Packers?
Green Bay goes.
Hey, wait.
I'm telling you, Dallas.
They playing in Dallas?
They're playing in Dallas.
Hey, let's go to the game.
We can't. I ain't going to the game. You can go.
No, I'm asking you. Let's go to the game. So I mean, we can live stream the whole game. Me and you sitting there watching the game, chilling in the stands. Like that's no like a live broadcast. Unc and Ocho live at Pack.
I ain't trying to do 5 hours of TV.
I'm telling you, Unc, man. Ash, man, talk to Unc, man.
It's I'm sure they got some stuff drawn up for him to try to, but Michael gonna be coming. Man. He believes there's not anybody on the offensive line that can block him.
Absolutely not. Hell, there ain't nobody on any defensive line that can actually block him on any other 31 teams.
So he gonna be chomping at the bit. Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see that game. But they look good today. Not just Micah, but the Packers defense
in general.
Quay Walker, Wyatt, Rashawn Gary, all those guys looked extremely well. They were getting after him. And it's easy to get. Look, when you become one-dimensional, that's why everybody wants to try to establish some resemblance of a run game.
Yeah.
Once you become one-dimensional, and those guys like, okay, we're going to play the run on the way to the quarterback.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yep.
It is an absolute wrap. And Green Bay looked good today. Jordan Love looked good today, 16 of 22, 188, 2 touchdowns. Look, Jared Goff had 39 attempts. He had 225 yards. If you take the sack yards out, he had 200 yards passing on 39 pass attempts. He completed 31 passes. So that tells me there are a lot of checkdowns, Ocho.
Well,
you got 39 pass attempts and you ain't got more than 250 yards. You got 225 yards. So that means, that tells me you shore fishing. You ain't got nothing deep. All you doing is, you throwing a little cane pole out there.
Yep. He had to get the ball out early.
Yeah.
Ball had to come out early. Went through progression. Okay, boom, that's covered. Boom, that's covered. Boom, that's covered. I got to get it down.
Yep. And the Packers knew that. Once the Packers got them down, Ocho, and you can't run the ball, so they know you got to throw, and they know that we know the ball got to come out quick.
Mm-hmm.
So, those guys did a great job today. Packers got 4 sacks, countless pressures. Van Ness had a sack. Rashawn Gary had a sack and a half. Van Ness had 0.5. Wyatt had a sack, and Micah had a sack. Yeah. So they go and work him in. Like we don't want to stress him too much. The back, and so we'll put more on his plate. He only he played 29 snaps. 29 of the he played 29 of the 53 total snaps. Excuse me, counted snaps. That was a pretty good day.
Yeah,
had some pressures, had a sack.
Mm-hmm.
But
he had some good battles with Penei Sewell too.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have that. Bengals beat the Browns 17-16. The Browns outgained the Bengals 327 to 141 and had the ball for nearly 36 minutes, but it wasn't enough And this is why you need to find your quarterback. I don't know why y'all fooling with Joe Flacco. Y'all know Joe Flacco's not taking y'all anywhere. He's not your quarterback of your future. If I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose trying to find out who my quarterback is. That's just me. I don't care. I don't care if it's Gabriel. I don't care if it's Shador. I don't care who it is. I just know Joe Flacco ain't your quarterback.
It don't matter who was at the quarterback. It could have been Patrick Mahomes. It could have been it could have been Lamar Jackson.
He missed the field. You missed the field goal and you missed the PAT. So don't say that.
Let me finish. Let me cook. The Bengals won today. 17-16. The football gods were on our side. That's what happened today. Every time the Bengals play the Cleveland Browns, the games are always like this. It's sloppy. A lot of people look at the stat line. Oh my God, Chase, he didn't have that many catches. Look how many yards he had. They look at T. Higgins. He didn't have many catches. Look how many yards he had. Anytime you play the Brown defense, I've said this countless times on Nightcap, and people laugh at me. Oh, the Browns suck. The Browns have a very, very, very good defense. They match up very well with the Bengals offense. Their front forward, Myles Garrett, is very good. What do they do to throw off the timing? You can't go quick game because all they're going to do is have Greg Newsome up in press, have Denzel Ward up in press, and there's no quick game because now, boom, you drop back to throw the ball, Myles Garrett is on Joe Burrow's ass.
And I told you you're going to have 2 sacks too.
Yeah, listen, you try to run quick game, you can't run quick game because them 2 fools on the outside are really good at playing bump and run. It's throwing off the timing of the offense.
Yep.
Which is why the game looked the way it did today. And it's always like that when you play a divisional opponent that knows your tendencies. They're familiar with your offense. They're familiar with your players. It is what it is. It's always a tough game anytime we play them. Hell, it's been damn near 20-some years since I played, and our games were just like this against the Browns.
It's Joe Flacco, 31 of 45, 290, a touchdown, 2 picks.
Yeah. We had some drops. I'm talking about I'm sorry. I don't play for the Browns.
2 picks.
My receivers in general. My receivers had some drops. We got to fix those things. We got to my receivers, regardless of what team you play for, we got to help our quarterback out. We got to help our quarterback out. That's it.
Yeah. But Cleveland, and see, these are the type of games, Ocho, that gives you confidence. These are the kind of games you got to win.
Yeah.
You can't lose a game like this. You miss a PAT, you miss a field goal. I mean, this is what's frustrating. Because if I'm on that team, I know Joe Flacco's not taking us anywhere. I know that. Everybody knows that.
He wasn't that bad today, Unc.
He was too.
I'm a Bengals fan. He wasn't that bad.
He had 2 picks.
The picks were were catchable balls that popped up in the air.
How about this here? The Bengals had 159 yards. No, let me take that back. Let me take that back.
Less than that. It might be less than that.
No. This is an NFL game. Joe Burrow, who led the league in passing yards and touchdowns last year, they had 141 total yards.
Yeah. Yes. Do we understand who they were playing? I get it. I understand it.
How many times do you think of the NFL team you'll win a game and you have 141 total yards? How many games? So what we're gonna do starting this week? We're gonna chart.
Wait. Every week are the Cincinnati Bengals playing that Brown defense? Absolutely not. Because next week when we play and Chase go for 200 and goddamn Teagan go for 150, then what? It's based on the personnel you have. That's why the game looked the way it did today.
We're gonna chart how many games a team win when they have 141 or fewer yards. It don't matter what somebody else does. We're going to talk about the team. The 141, not if it's Chase, if it's just the Bengals. Right. I'm talking about every team. How many teams will win a game when they have 141 yards of offense?
Not many.
That's my point.
Not many.
That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Listen. You played in tough divisions, especially the AFC North, and you know how most of the time it's low-scoring games. It's back and forth. Whoever makes the least mistakes normally wins those games. Normally,
Cincinnati score. I mean, if Cleveland says, you know what, Cincinnati only going to score 3 points in the second half.
Right.
Oh, we take that.
Right.
We have the ball 11 more minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We're 9 of 16 on third down. We're 2 of 3 on fourth down. We have 22 more plays. We double them up on yardage. We average 4.6 yards per play. They average 2.9.
Unc, you understand too, Unc. You've been in the AFC. You know how it is.
I know how it is.
You know how it is, especially, listen, Ravens, Steelers, Browns, Bengals. When they play, we know each other extremely well. It's like being married, and as a husband, you start a sentence and your wife can finish it off.
Yes.
They play each other, they know exactly what's coming. It's
Yeah.
nip and tuck. Whoever makes the least amount of mistakes in those games normally wins it. Sometimes it's low scoring. Sometimes you get games that's high scoring. Sometimes, very rare. But listen, we pulled this one off today, and all I can say is we want to know it at the top of the division. In the
Yeah.
AFC, listen, the AFC North,
You and the Steelers.
it runs through Cincinnati.
Man, Baltimore gonna drop 1,700 points on y'all.
Who?
Baltimore.
Well, you talk about The Wire, the movie,
The Ravens.
The movie The Wire was filmed in Baltimore. The movie The Wire was filmed in Baltimore. All I know is 0-1. The Ravens are 0-1.
They won't be 0-1 against Cincinnati.
You want to bet something?
Nope, I don't.
Okay. And hey, that's anybody else in the chat. If you want to bet Baltimore versus the Ravens,
he ain't gonna.
Let me know.
He ain't gonna pay.
I'm gonna pay. As long as I owe them, they'll never be broke.
But I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
How well the Browns defense, because I told you Myles Garrett's gonna be disruptive. They got no answer for him.
Well, hell, nobody got no answer for him.
You got no answer for him.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Joe Burrow probably say he ran a exit stunt.
Yeah.
And came up the middle of Joe. Joe said, I know damn well. Hey, somebody turn of all the people y'all could run scot-free and hit me in my mouth. Y'all didn't let this dude do that.
And he give it. The funny thing about it, Myles give everybody problems, huh?
Yeah,
everybody problems. He played 3 technique. He can scoot over to the 5 very, very so often. Very, very often. He even go to the 9. Wait, I got that backwards. The other way. Flip it.
Yeah.
Always at the 9. I'm talking about wide 9 too, huh?
Yeah.
I'm talking about wide.
He looking at his lineman like, which one of y'all let that motherfucker hit me?
Hey, hold on. Hey, did you see the play he did on Orlando Brown?
Yes.
So wide and did like a Euro step.
Did
a Euro step over and over just to get around, and that's where he came up the middle. I'm like, what the hell is he doing? He got
a man that big shouldn't be that athletic.
No.
I mean, he can bend the edge. That first step is everything for a defensive end or edge rusher.
Yeah.
He can generate speed to power because he getting wide and he know you got to kick to him. And he knows when you got to kick, you ain't dropped no anchor.
Yeah.
So he just come here, Joe. But look, last year the Bengals would have found a way to lose this game.
Yeah.
This year they found a way to win the game. Cleveland, we wish, keep plugging away. But Cleveland, y'all got to find a quarterback.
Yeah. Listen, their identity. I'm gonna say this before we go on to the next game.
Okay.
The Cleveland Browns are very good. I continue to say it over and over every time we on the show. Before the season started, their defense is really good. I had a conversation with Zach Taylor. I went to the walkthrough Thursday, and I'm like, hey, Zach, I understand we playing the Browns. Can we do this off it? Yeah, I mean, we just chit talk, just chit chat. How come you can't do this, offensively to go play the Browns and so we can score a lot of points? First thing he says, Chad, there are very few teams that are built and have the personnel that can play with any high power offense, and the Browns are probably the best at it. Their front four, their back end is extremely, extremely good. They line those dudes up. If you, I mean, we don't watch all 22, but if you watch the all 22,
oh yeah,
man to man, safety right there in the middle of the field. we playing ball like the old school Raiders.
Yeah.
Playing
They
ball.
got good. They got some good defensive players. They do.
Really good.
Led by that number 95.
Yeah, 95, 0, and they got them Denzel Ward. Man,
Mhm.
Jesus Christ. Them boys good.
The Commanders beat the Giants 21-6. New York offense did not look competitive with Russell running it. I was checking back and forth in this game. It seemed like every time I turned in, he was putting the ball. Russ was pressured on 16 of his 45 dropbacks, 35%, and handled that pressure quite poorly. He was 2 of 12 for 26 yards, sacked twice when pressured. New York managed his 231 yards of total offense, averaged 3.2 yards per rush, stumbled twice into the red zone. When asked if he would consider starting Dart next week, Daboll said, "We're going to get home and look at our game." When asked if Wilson would start against the Cowboys, Daboll was equally non-committal. We're talking about after every game. I've got confidence in Russ. We'll go back, evaluate the tape. This game isn't on Russell Wilson. It's not a Russell Wilson. Let's make that clear. I have confidence in Russ. We have to do a better job all the way around. Now, it was reported that, and like I said, maybe I didn't stay long enough to see Dart get any snaps. Did he get any snaps in this game? Ocho, did you watch it?
I had all the games on at one time at the sports book, so I'm not sure at what point where Jackson Dart might have come in. When I was watching Russell Wilson. Most of the time he was running for life.
No, he didn't come in.
Okay.
Because there were reports that he was supposed to have a package. They would have a package or two for Jackson Dart. But Russell Wilson was 17 of 37, 168, sacked twice, under 26 quarterback rating.
Right.
They had 74 rush yards on 23 rush attempts. Go ahead, Ocho.
No, I won't say that goddamn defensive line, but they had Russ running for his life. Every time he got back to even throw a ball, the passing lanes was gone because everybody in his face. Everybody was in his face most of the time, most of the game. Every time I looked up, I look at the TV to the left. I'm like, well, goddamn, Russ. Every time I look up, you getting hit, you getting sacked, you running for your life. So there's certain things you can't put on the quarterback, regardless of who you put in there. Jackson Dart had to deal with that. But what I saw today, man, I don't think anything would have been any different because he would have been running for his life.
True. Washington ran the football extremely well today. 32 rush attempts, 220 yards, 2 touchdowns. You see Krosky, I forget his last name. Jaden Daniels had 11 for 68, 10 for 82 and a touchdown. Eckler was 6 of 26, but they ran the ball extremely well. And then you get Jaden Daniels, 19 of 30, 233 and a touchdown. He was sacked 3 times, but clean game, no turnovers, and that's what look. In order for the Commanders to be the type of team that they're going to be, Jaden Daniels going to have to play like this, legs and arm, and not turn the ball over. Give them guys a chance, and let that defense hunt. They got some guys that can get after the quarterback. You know, they got Louisville over there. They got Ken Law. They got Deron Payne. Remember, Ocho, they brought in Von Miller. So they got some guys.
Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah, they got some guys over there that can get after the quarterback and make it very, very difficult. They just got to do a great job of taking care of the football and let Jaden Daniels, and Jaden's got to do what Jaden Daniels does. But look, guys, it's one game, and they already. Are we going to see Jackson Dart? Are we going to do after one game? I do think the over/under is 8 before Jackson Dart is in there.
Right.
But damn, y'all asking this after the first game?
Yeah. You know what? I wonder how much freedom Russell has to be able to change. Obviously, plays come in based on what he sees defensively. Does he have the freedom to change things to make it a little easier for him to be able to, change the plays? Obviously, sometimes, when you played, obviously, when I played, when Carson would get plays, when plays would come in on one play, but he has the freedom to be able to change the play based on what he sees.
Right.
Whether it's a run play, if it's toss right, but we can go dive left. Based on the defense, based on adjustments, based on what I see with my own eyes.
Yeah.
I have the experience. I wonder if Russell has that freedom to do so. Or if a play comes in, he actually has to stick exactly with what it's called. Because based on the play calling from what I saw today, it's like it's hindering Russ from being able to do some of the things that he does well.
Well, I'm not so sure he had that ability. He probably hadn't had that. I don't know if he ever had it in Seattle. Maybe later in Seattle. Um, he definitely didn't have it with Sean Payton.
Oh no.
And I'm not so sure he had it last year with
No,
Arthur Smith.
no.
So the likelihood of him coming in there and having that kind of control now,
Right,
Ocho,
right.
doesn't seem likely. But hey, they just need to play better. We're not going to put all this on Russ,
No.
although he was less than 50% completion percentage. And then Neighbors, it seemed like I don't know what that was about. What did Neighbors and Dayball was trying to get him to go back in the game. He was talking to him, trying to get, but Neighbors seemed like he was like, man, I'm done with this.
Yeah, he frustrated. He frustrated. He frustrated. Listen, players like that, I said this with AJ Brown too. When the Eagles played, having to wait all the way to the third quarter, 9 minutes in the third quarter to even touch the ball. You have a player that is special as Malik Neighbors. You get him the ball early. It don't have to be nothing crazy. Throw him a little smoke route, throw him a screen route, give him a reverse. Let him feel like he's involved in the game instead of out there getting all that goddamn cardio.
Um, get it to him early,
Yeah,
and you will have him late.
all game.
Um, that's what you should do.
Yeah,
Uh, what you should do and what they actually do is not always the case.
yeah,
But you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Ocho. Is that when you're dealing with these number one receivers, you got to give them something early in the first quarter.
yeah.
I mean, ain't nobody asking, to ask Jordan or to ask Steph Curry or to ask one of these great players. Look, we don't want you to take a shot until the third quarter. No, no, just you do everything. Just run around out here, Steph. You just run around off these picks and
Yeah.
do all this stuff, and we're gonna run. All that we're gonna do, but don't take no shot to the third quarter. As a matter of fact, we ain't gonna let you take no shot to the fourth quarter, and see how that work out. But y'all want these receivers to get out there and run, and just run and just run and just run, and
Yeah.
they don't get no action, don't get the ball thrown no way, and then they come fourth quarter, hey, here we come to do what?
Yeah. Mentally, you're not
No,
even.
you're not.
It's hard.
You're
It's,
not.
it's a struggle. It's a struggle.
So. We'll see what happens. They got the Cowboys. The Cowboys like, hey, we let one slip away last week. We ain't about to let one slip away this week. Cowboys might drop. I know it's a division game,
Yeah.
Ocho.
Yeah.
Um, Cowboys might try to drop 50 on the Giants.
50?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yep, I'm trying to.
Hey, what was neighbor's numbers today, Unc?
He had 5 for 71 on 12 targets.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Wandale Robinson had 6 for 55 on 8 targets.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, look good. Look slow day at the office. Not what you
I
like, but
mean, ain't nobody go crazy at the receiver position, but Zay Flowers.
yeah, Zay was only one.
I
Zay was only
mean,
one. Zay be killing that slot, boy.
mhm.
Oh, he be killing that slot. And it's the same route over and over. That either that shallow or that deep over.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, because you got to honor it because they hold because Lamar stick it in there. You think Henry, so you hold just for a second, and by
Second.
the time you
Right there.
realize that he's
He's
already
right, he's
past the
behind you.
backers. Yeah, yeah.
He's behind you.
What you think? You think there's some tread on the tires with Russ? Me personally, Ocho, I don't think he can. I don't think he's going to start the whole year. You and I, we had a bet over under 8 games. I
Right.
think it's going to be under 8 games, and
Think
Jackson
he's going
Dart's
to
going to
take.
be in there. I do.
I
I
think
do.
honestly, based on what he has around him, is all going to come down to his offensive line. If you give Russ time, you give Russ time to be able to process and allow him to make the decisions with the ball. I think he's going to be all right. If they
You
can
think
get
so?
if they can get a running game going, take some of the pressure off of Russ as well, which obviously helps with the pass game. I think they're going to be all right. But so many different factors have to go right for Russ to be able to succeed because he's not the Russ of old. He's not the Russell Wilson with the Seattle Seahawks that at one point he can make something out of nothing. As you get older, you need more help from those that are around you. And I'm not
That's the
sure.
thing.
I'm not sure the New York Giants team is built with the right personnel where he can be able to succeed like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of Russ was outside, was off script.
Yeah. Yes.
Improvisation, Russ was a magician with the ball.
Yeah.
Pump faking and flicking the ball over guys and finding ways. He doesn't have that athleticism anymore. Like you said, I think in order for him to be at his absolute best, things have to be perfect. And the likelihood of things being perfect more times than not, it ain't gonna happen. It's not.
So you say 8 games. You think Jackson?
Yeah, I think over under 8 games and Jackson Dart will be in there.
Damn.
I mean, Ocho, you got to think about it. This is his 3rd team in 3 years.
Yeah.
Because he went from Broncos to the Steelers to the Giants. Man, Ocho, when you start bouncing around like that, Ocho, when you start bouncing around like that, how they see you.
On the back end, yeah, on the back end, that's what normally happens. But obviously, he's on 1-year deals. When he's with the Steelers, when he came in, obviously he was injured. Justin Fields took over, did really well. Well, hell, when Russell Wilson did get the opportunity to get back in there after coming back from injury, he went on a 5, 6, 7 game.
They won like 7, yeah.
Yeah, 7 in a row, and then obviously the bottom fell out after that. But damn, I don't know.
And plus the thing is, Ocho, they about to know his job's on the line.
Oh, that's right. Well, if
how that's gonna look, Ocho? I draft a guy that I don't get to coach.
Hold on.
So if I don't play Jackson Dart, there's a great chance I'm never gonna coach him.
Well, hell, if you do play Jackson Dart and things don't go well, hell, you still ain't gonna be able to coach him.
But I got a year. I drafted him. I mean, that's like you building a house and get a divorce and the wife living in it. You ain't even get to live in the house, Ocho. So I just think the thing is that they're gonna turn the dart sooner than later.
Yeah.
Cause probably 4 or 5 games, Ocho, you'll know. You look at your division, you'll see what Philly, you'll see what Washington, you'll see what Dallas is. You look around the league like, oh man, we out of this. We might as well go ahead and start building towards the future.
Right.
At some point in time, Ocho, I gotta start hoarding a bottle of water and canned tuna. Doomsday is here.
I know. I don't want the fans out there in New York to overreact. It is week 1. I think we being a little too we jumping the gun a little too much. It's week 1. I wonder who the Giants got next, huh?
Cowboys.
Oh shit.
Ocho, you do realize they took this man number 1. They took Jackson Dart number 1, right?
Yeah.
What they take him number 1 for?
To start.
And you got a what people would consider Russ now is a journeyman quarterback.
Journeyman? Yes, sir. Yeah. Obviously, and you know what? With that journeyman, we talk about a Super Bowl winning journeyman who has good experience, who has good success in NFL.
Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl and was Super Bowl MVP.
Exactly.
How do people look at him? What is he?
Journeyman.
Okay.
But again, Russell Wilson is starting for a reason. What better person for Jackson Dart to sit behind and learn the game from than someone that's already accomplished what he has? I could be wrong, or you can throw caution to wind and throw Jackson Dart out there to the Sharks. And what normally happens to young quarterbacks when you throw them out there to the Sharks and they don't play well and they start losing confidence? All right.
Well, if the guys, it's tough because and that's why I think it's going to be. I don't think it'll be in the next couple of weeks, but I think by week 6, week 7, you kind of know,
right?
And we just got to move forward. And once we make this decision, Ocho, it ain't no turning back. Now.
Ain't no turning back. Once you do that, ain't no turning back. But that's why I say it wouldn't happen that soon. It wouldn't happen that soon because once they do make that decision, Jackson Dart is the quarterback for the foreseeable future, unless things just completely don't pan out, similar to that of Daniel Jones.
Ocho, you ever been on a road trip? Like, look here. Okay, now I'm gonna drive. And once I drive, I ain't stopping.
Right.
So once we gas up, get everything you need. Get water, get your goodies,
Use the
whatever.
bathroom. Use the
Yep.
bathroom. All that.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Cause I ain't stopping. So I think because once you make the decision to go to Jackson Dart, and ain't no turning back, Ocho. Ain't no turning back. You just got to ride. You got to ride the storm out with him. So,
Damn.
Speaking of awful offensive performances, the Colts beat the Dolphins 33-8. Tua completed 14 of 23, 114 yards and a touchdown, but threw two interceptions, lost a fumble, his second multi-turnover game in his past 3 starts. Tua QB rating was passer rating was 51.7, was the lowest of his career in a game that he did not leave early. Today marked the fewest passing yards in such a game since Week 18 of 2021. Ocho, he looked awful.
Yeah, I watched the game. I had the Dolphins game on, nice and big up there in the sports book, and I expected more. I expected more. I expected more from the Dolphins in general. I see the direction in which they are going young, letting a Jalen Ramsey go. Obviously, Minka Fitzpatrick being there, being the lone veteran back there in that secondary. That's we got to do something. We got to do something at the quarterback position and finding a way where we can have some type of consistency to give us a chance.
Oh,
Give us a consistency to give us a chance. We'll go 0-16, 0-17. How many games it is? 17. We'll go 0-17, man. Playing like we played today.
Oh yeah. And hold on, I'm trying to find this. Boy, y'all was terrible. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. And I didn't expect Daniel Jones to look like he looked. I didn't expect Daniel Jones to look like he looked.
Man, they had a thing up there. They said Daniel Jones looked like Peyton Manning and Russell Wilson looked like Daniel Jones. Man, they were terrible. Oh, here it is right here, Ocho.
Hey.
I mean, I think it was the first time they had scored on 3 consecutive possessions since Peyton Manning in 2006.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so yeah, they started the game. Oh, they kicked the field goal. They scored a touchdown. Kicked the field goal. Kicked another field goal. I mean, dang, hold on. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They scored on 6 of their first 6 possessions.
Yeah. Yep. And then listen.
Tua looked bad, Ocho. And then Reek was frustrated.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
But listen, we doing over unders. You think if things continue to go like this?
We already had this conversation this summer. You told me they would trade Reek.
Hey, look, Unc, if things continue to go like this, being that they're going younger, as you can see, letting Jalen go, they're resetting, they're rebuilding. There could be a chance. There are many suitors that can use Tyreek. Many suitors. Still one of the best in the game. Don't be fooled because things aren't going right collectively as a cohesive offense over there with the Dolphins.
Chad, y'all remember me and Ocho had this conversation? And he laughed at me and talked about, what you talking about?
Yeah, because I expected them to look completely different as opposed to what I saw today. Now, there's a chance they can bounce back. There's a chance they can bounce back after today's performance because that was,
they don't look good defensively, though, Ocho.
Man, our identity was never our defense anyway. It was our offense.
Okay, so offensively, you got sacked 3 times, you threw 2 picks, and you fumbled. So what's your identity now? You probably got bags on your face because you don't want nobody to know who you are.
Hey, that was bad, boy. That was bad.
Yes.
But all you could do, go back to the drawing table. You go in there Monday, you watch film, you take Tuesday off, go hit the cold tub, hit the hot tub, and you get back to work Wednesday. But who the Dolphins got? Because I'm sure whoever the next game is, it's a winnable game.
I don't know who they got.
Chad,
But I know
who the Dolphins got next?
who his QB rating was 2.7.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's real?
That ain't even good. That's a good GPA. I mean, that's a C.
Yeah,
They got the pass in
Oh,
Miami.
okay, we good. We good. We good. We good.
You do realize, hey, Hal Landry had 2.5 sacks today. I don't know. They might get y'all, Ocho.
Nah, we good. Listen, the Raiders just beat the Pats today. The Raiders beat the Pats today. Gino was out there goddamn dealing. And if we're going to have a rebound game to get that bad taste in our mouth against the Colts, a game that obviously you would think we should have won, but we didn't because Danny Dimes was dealing today. He was dealing. Jonathan Taylor was doing his thing as well. I think we beat the Patriots. We beat the Patriots. And hold on, they playing in Miami?
Yes.
Oh man, we got this. We got this. We good. We good.
Y'all not good, Ocho.
Unc, it's week 1. It's week 1.
I don't care if y'all play like this in week 10. Y'all look bad. Did you look bad? Yes or no?
Yeah, we look bad. Unc. We look bad. I'm just being honest, but Unc, this is the NFL now. You know how
Yeah.
one week you look bad, the next week, well, where the hell this come from? It happens. It's possible. It's possible.
It is. It is. But I think the thing is that's concerning for me, Ocho, is your quarterback has to play well. He has to stay healthy. And it is like now, Ocho, anytime he get hit, the ball come out.
Yeah.
Because Ocho.
Hold on. He got the ball out here. You got to have that ball. You got to have 2 hands on that ball just in case, because you can't see everything around you. Anytime you in that pocket, you got to be here. You got to be. That clock has to go off in your head and understanding people rushing.
Daniel Jones was 22 of 29, 272 and a touchdown.
Woo. Hey, that's nasty work right there. That's good work too.
Yes.
That's good work.
And look, son, we don't need you to be John Elway or Peyton Manning. Son, just don't turn it over.
Right. That's it.
Just give us a chance. Give us a chance. That's all we ask of you. Give us a chance. If you give them a chance, the defense is good.
Yeah.
They got Frank. They got some guys over there. But oof.
Damn, Dolphins. Don't worry about it. Fins up, baby. Fins up. We good. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. What them Broncos look like today?
They won.
They barely won, but okay, go ahead.
Boy, we put that bang on the Titans.
Whoa. Barely won.
Yeah. You concerned for your Dolphins?
Hell yeah. After what I witnessed today.
You just told me. Chad, this man just told me it's one game. Now he told me.
It's one game, but I'm trying to be optimistic. We cannot have that type of showing. There has to be some type of promise. When you watch an NFL game for 4 quarters, you got to see something. Okay, you know what? That was something good that we can build off of.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the area we need to work on. Unc, we need to work on every goddamn area.
Everything.
We need to work on all 3 phases of the game.
Yeah.
Offense, defense.
Blocking, tackling, running, throwing. Other than that, y'all pretty good, Ocho. Hey, y'all let Indiana Jones do a number on y'all. Y'all got the people calling that man Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Hey, Danny Dimes. Listen, Danny Dimes.
No, he ain't Danny Dimes no more, Ocho. They called him Indiana Jones.
Okay, I got you. I'll take that.
I say what? They done gave this man a nickname after one game.
Danny Manning.
I say, oh my goodness.
He was out there dealing. I'm gonna be honest with you. He was out there dealing. I can't even.
He did a number on y'all, Ocho. And he had 2. He threw for. Hold on. Daniel Jones had a touchdown. He rushed for 2 touchdowns. The Colts scored on all 7 of their offensive possessions in today's victory, becoming the first team since at least 1978 to score on every offensive possession in a game. That's what Indiana Jones did to y'all.
A defense, we need that Unc, don't make me sad. Don't make me sad because I'm been in good spirits. My Bengals won, and I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Matter of fact, I tell you what.
With that.
If the Dolphins lose to the Patriots this next upcoming week, my allegiance to them, I can't do it no more. I
You be
can't.
done?
I'm done. I'm done. Because
Damn.
I've been listen. I've been going through this since 1984. Since 1984, when I understood that I'm from Miami, and
Yes.
my home team is the Miami Dolphins, I've been,
Right.
and things ain't been right since.
Okay. Well,
God damn, man.
yeah, y'all look bad, Ocho. Y'all look bad.
I know. I have faith. I have faith in Tua, despite today's performance. I
Yeah.
have faith in Mike McDaniel, despite today's performance. I think we're gonna be all right. I got faith in Tyreek. I got faith in Jalen Waddle. I don't know if I think Waddle might be hurt. There's something happened to Waddle.
Is it true? Is it true they was hollering MVP in Indy today?
Come on, don't do
Yeah, they say Indiana Jones was getting MVP chance. That's what I heard. I don't know, Ocho. I wasn't there.
don't do
I'm just
that.
going by what I heard.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just saying they said MVP, MVP.
Don't do that. Damn, man.
They done gave the man a nick. Y'all done called the man to get a nickname, Indiana Jones.
You know, that's just home field advantage. Let's see what happens when you play away in a hostile environment, in a chaotic environment, where you don't have your fans on your side, where it's not as easy, where you can't hear what's going on. You got everybody chirping at you. Let's see what happened then.
The Rams beat the Texans 14-9. Matthew Stafford passed for 245 yards and a touchdown while becoming the 10th quarterback, in NFL history to throw for at least 60,000 yards in a career.
Damn.
And Puka Nacua, 10 catches, $130 on 11 targets. Devontae Adams, 4 catches, 51 yards on 8 targets. He was there. I mean, look, Matthew Stafford, man. Look,
No
when he was in
training camp.
Detroit, you don't realize how good he was because they lost. And you're like, man, y'all got Megatron. Y'all couldn't win no more than that. Y'all had Reggie. They had a couple of guys that could run the ball. They're like, man, y'all got to be better than that.
Right.
But he got he can flat out throw the football.
He's a gunslinger.
Boy, he can throw it. I ain't never seen
gunslinger.
nobody throw so many no-look passes. Man, that joker be looking over here and throw.
Yep.
And it'd be right on the money.
Right on the money. Right on the money. I think that's one of the reasons why they didn't force him to even practice in training camp. Is something wrong with you? Go ahead and take that off. Go ahead and relax because we know what you can do once you're in between those hashes, once you're in between those lines. Super Bowl winning quarterback, huh? He's always been a gunslinger. He's in the same class when we talk about gunslingers as your John Elways, your Brett Favre, your Aaron Rodgers, your Michael Vicks. I threw Vic in there because I wanted
You
to.
did. Yeah. Yeah, we know you threw him in there. But they did win. They came back and they won a game this weekend. So
Yeah.
he and Deshaun Jackson, Delaware State, won their game also.
Oh, yeah.
The Bucs beat the Falcons 23-20 in dramatic fashion, only 8 months after helping Ohio State win a national championship. Emeka Ibuka.
2 touchdowns.
Yep. He caught 2 touchdown passes, including a go-ahead 25-yarder with 59 seconds remaining. Baker was 17 of 32, 167 with 3 touchdowns. Young Way Co. It's spelled. Y'all know how it's spelled.
What's his name?
Young Way.
Young Way
Young
what?
Way Koo.
What's his last name?
Koo. Koo.
Okay. What happened to the other kicker?
That was him. He just missed it this time. He went wide. He pushed it wide right.
Right, yeah. I thought the name was Young Ho.
Yeah. That's how it's spelled. But man, I just knew they were gonna tie this game. Penix Jr. did a great job on 4th down to get the first down, and man,
That was a good game. CJ Stroud was playing well.
He was 19 to 27, 188. one interception, three sack. He was sacked 3 times. Nick Chubb had a Nick Chubb sighting, Ocho.
Hey, he was toting that rock, boy. And
27 for buck 14.
wait till they get Joe Mixon back.
They couldn't really get Nico Collins involved. But Puka Nacua had himself a day. Kyron Williams had 18 for 66 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, but it was a very interesting game. I mean, Baker, those 3 big touchdowns. Here it is, right here in the game. But that's what Baker's done since he's been there. He finds a way to win the ball game.
Yep.
He had a couple of touchdowns, and they were pilling around and milling around, and they got the ball back. He takes them right down the field and get a touchdown.
Yep.
You're like, nah, I don't want no stinking field goal. I don't want no overtime. I'm going home. I'm
I
calling game.
I got to get up out of here.
Yeah, I'm calling game.
They not paying me for overtime. I got to go.
He's like, first of all, I ain't gonna leave it on. I ain't gonna chance it to the kicker anyway. Consider how y'all been missing lately.
Yeah. Hey, they need to put they need to widen the field goal post back.
No.
They need to, because everyone is missing kicks that would normally be good. Everybody missing kicks that normally be good. They made it that much more difficult for the kickers by narrowing the goalposts.
What they've done, guys, have sacrificed distance for accuracy. You see how Boswell, how that 60-yarder went through? That looked like it had been good from 70, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
So guys are sacrificing leg strength for accuracy.
Yeah.
Because we look how many PATs we starting to see miss.
Mm-hmm. You know, the further out you go, the more difficult it is to be accurate.
Yeah.
The further out you go. And this is coming from an NFL kicker, you know.
I wouldn't go that far. But
I was a backup kicker for the Bengals. You know that.
Yeah, way back. But the Bucs, look, that division, we think it's gonna be the Bucs and the Falcons. That's always nice to go ahead and go on the road. Now we play y'all again. We're division rivals. We play y'all again, but y'all got to come to our place. Mm-hmm. It's always nice to go ahead and be one up on your division rivals. That division, Carolina, they lost today. New Orleans, they lost today. Rattler didn't look that bad. He had a throw late in the ball game that could have tied it, and the guy, the DB, did a great job of pulling the ball out.
Yeah.
Penix Jr. was 27-42, 298, 1 touchdown. He only got sacked once. Bijan Robinson was 6 for 100, 1 touchdown. Kyle Pitts sighting. They finally decided to give him the ball. Drake London had 8 catches. Kyle Pitts had 7 catches. Go ahead, Ocho. What do you want to say?
I was gonna say, hey, they were dishing the Kyle, boy.
Late in the game. Yeah. They need to give him the ball early.
Early? Yeah, they were dishing, boy. Hey, Bijan Robinson in open space. I don't want no part of that.
Oh, that turf?
He making everybody look stupid. I'm not saying he's Barry Sanders.
No, nobody's Barry.
Yeah, nobody is. But the only person I've seen that make those kind of moves like that in open space or in tight quarters was maybe LaShawn McCoy.
Yeah, Shady McCoy. Yeah.
Look,
that's what we remind you of. Yeah.
That's it.
You're right.
Yes, sir. Well, he's right. Nice. He's nice.
It's you're not gonna have very many opportunities like that. Penix was dealing today. He got an opportunity to start and he looked good.
Yeah.
He looked good.
Mm-hmm.
Threw the ball with some confidence. You have to do a better job of running the football. 28 for 69 yards won't get it done, Ocho. Mm-hmm. That's putting too much pressure on your offensive line. That's putting too much pressure on your quarterback.
Right.
You need to run the ball better. You got to run the ball better than that. You've got to run it better than that. That's asking an awful lot of your second-year quarterback and your offensive line when you only get 69 yards rushing.
Right.
Now, I understand that Tampa, when they got Vita Vea in there, that's not an easy assignment to try to move his big ass out the way. But you gotta do something, Ocho. That's not nearly good enough. Not nearly good enough.
Yeah.
The Broncos spoiled Cam Ward's debut by the score of 20-12 in a win over the Titans. Bo Nix had an off day. throwing a pair of interceptions. I think he fumbled. His first fumble loss since he was at Auburn. He was at Auburn a long ass time though. But anyway, the Knicks defense had his back. Half a dozen sacks. They did a tremendous job. Defense looked good. Our defense looked good. We got after too. Woo! We were swarming.
Yeah. Hey, Unc, for the Titans, we got
They had some drops in there too, though. Calvin really had a big drop late.
I was just getting ready to tell you they got to help. They got to help Uno out.
Yeah.
You got to catch the ball for your quarterback. You got to catch the ball for your quarterback to give yourself a chance to win that game. Be in that game. Those opportunities they come very slim when you're playing a defense as good as the Broncos. You have to capitalize on every single play.
Yep.
Every play, because you ain't getting that many.
Cam Ward was 12 of 28, 112 yards, got sacked 6 times, lost 50 yards. They were 21 rushes for 71 yards. But like I said, really had a drop. They had a couple of drives that dropped the ball in there. And you got to make those plays. Like you said, Ocho, that's a rookie in that situation. You got to help him out.
Got to.
And he didn't get a whole lot of help today.
Mm-mm.
He did not get a whole lot of help today. Bo Nix, for a second, I thought he had a Titans, T-shirt up under that Bronco jersey. Because damn, he was trying to help them guys win.
Mm-hmm.
The play threw some horrible interceptions. 25 of 40, 176, a touchdown, 2 interceptions, and a costly fumble. Was only sacked once. Broncos ran the ball well, 30 carries for $151. J.K. Dobbins had a 19-yard touchdown. Harvey, the first-round draft pick, had a 50-yard run. But and Courtland Sutton, who signed a big contract this offseason, had a great touchdown catch. But that won't get it done. Denver has to be better than what they showed today. Now the Titans defensively, they kind of got bailed out because Simmons shoved the guy and they called unnecessary roughness, and they had the ball. They allowed the Broncos to keep the ball for a little longer than what they probably should have had it.
Yeah.
But you got to be better than that. But Cam Ward did not get a lot of help from his receivers today, Ocho. It would have been very interesting to see because really don't normally drop that.
Nah. Mm-mm.
And he had a couple of drops, in crucial situations, and we know that what type of receiver Calvin really is. We've talked about it ad nauseum here the last couple of days, but that won't get it done. That won't get it done.
Mm-mm. You got to have those, baby.
Yeah, and then he didn't. Cam didn't turn it over, but he fumbled. He got they brought a safety, brought a cat blitz on him, and got the ball out of there. Yeah, got the ball out there late in the game that ended up ending it for him. So Broncos win by the score of 20-20, go to 1-0 in the division, and guess what?
What?
For the first time in ain't no telling how long, at least a decade, the Chiefs are at the bottom of the division. Third stringer, Jake, how you pronounce that name? Tongens? Had a late touchdown catch to give the 49ers a 17-13 win over the Seahawks. He entered the game having never caught an NFL pass. Mm-hmm. He finished with 3 receptions in relief of injured George Kittle. Kittle got injured. I didn't get him see.
His hamstring, huh?
Oh, that's what it was? Okay.
Yeah. Soft tissue, hamstring.
Hey, Purdy put it up, and the guy came down and made a great play for it. And sometimes, Ocho, you got to have guys making plays for you. Everything's not going to always be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, Purdy didn't look good today.
Nah.
Sometimes I think you try to go out there, those interceptions. Yeah, he was 26 of 35, 277, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He was only sacked once. Sam Darnold was 16 of 23, 150 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 9 for $124.
Mm-hmm.
But he had a turnover. He fumbled at the end of the game, and then got it. Bosa. He probably credited Bosa with a sack. Oh, you did. Probably credited Bosa with a sack. Yep. Fred Warner was Fred Warner. Ricky Pearsall had a nice game, Ocho.
Rick did. I think Juwan Jennings got hurt, didn't he? From,
I don't know. I see two catches. I was watching that game, and I was all trying to focus on that game, trying to focus on this game over here.
yeah,
Uh, but Pearsall, look,
he had a good game. Today was his coming out game.
he showed flashes last year,
Mhm.
and I think this is one of the reasons why they were ready, because they knew in order for him to really sprout and spread his wings, they
Yeah,
had to get rid of Debo. They had to
yeah.
let Debo go.
For those opportunities that Debo would get, now you got to give him the
He
Uno.
got him.
Yeah, he's
Uh,
getting now.
McCaffrey had 9 catches on 10 targets. Had a big, I think, fourth down catch to keep a drive alive that ended up turning into, I think, the touchdown catch. 49ers need to get a kicker. That's what they need.
Hey, your boy right here.
That's really what they Tonges.
Your
That's
boy.
how you say his name. Tonges. Tonges.
Listen, and based on the kickings we saw today in week 1, there are a few teams that could use a kicker. Because a few
Now,
games are lost based on someone's foot.
Ocho, the Jags beat the Panthers 26-10. Trevor Lawrence threw a touchdown pass. Trevor Etienne ran for a buck 43, and Brian Thomas Jr. also ran for a score.
Yep.
Travis Hunter played 39 offensive snaps, caught 6 passes for 33 yards. He played just 6 snaps on defense.
Yeah.
You watching it? I tried to watch
Yeah.
some of it.
It was up. I had it up. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I think it was a good balance for Travis Hunter. Obviously, not playing very many defensive snaps, but obviously they said he would play more offensively. He looked good. He looked decent. Trevor Lawrence looked like a number 1 pick today. He looked like a number 1 pick today.
Yeah.
He did. Travis Etienne looked really good as well. Really
Mm-hmm.
good. He looked faster, a little bit more explosive. I don't know what it is. I don't know. He looked faster, a little bit more explosive.
Tank Bigsby, played really well last year,
Mm-hmm.
and he was trying to take money out your pockets.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see where you're going with it. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Mm-hmm.
you.
Uh, yeah. Bryce Young, 18 to 35, 154, touchdown, 2 picks. Trevor Lawrence was 19 to 31, 178, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. But like you said, they ran the ball 32 times for 200 yards. Uh, Trav got in and he did catch 6 passes. Ocho, not much on the defensive side. I think he had a half a tackle. But look, we'll check back in once the seasons once as we get further and further along in the season,
Yeah.
and we'll probably see it tick up more, maybe 15 plays next week on
Right,
defense.
right,
But I think it's going to be some time before they says, okay, you're not coming off the field.
right. Woo.
Cardinals beat the Saints by the score of 20-13. Kyler Murray, 163 yards, hitting Marvin Harrison Jr. 5 times for 71 yards on a touchdown. He also ran 38 yards and another score and a 5-yard shovel pass to James Conner. You know what, Ocho?
Yeah.
Like I said, Spencer Rattler. I thought late in the ball game he had a chance to tie this ball game up. Or give Cardinals credit. They ended up pulling the ball out, and
Yep.
um, but I will say this: quarterbacks on 4th down, last play of the game,
Yeah.
give you got. Even if you throw an interception, so what? If you throw the ball out of bounds, it's going to be incomplete. Give your guy a chance.
Chance. Give him a chance.
Damn,
That's all. That's all we could ask for.
got a chance. Spencer Rattler was 27 of 46, 214. He was only sacked once.
Mm-mm.
No
He looked too
touchdown, no
bad.
interception.
He didn't look too bad, huh? He didn't look.
No, he didn't. No, he
Look too
didn't.
bad.
No,
He
he
looked
got a nice arm now.
Yeah. Oh,
A nice arm.
now, are we? And I'm being optimistic. You do understand who they were playing, right?
They're playing the Cardinals.
Okay. Okay.
Or you think the Cardinals gonna be bad this year?
No, I don't think they're going to be bad, but they're not a team that you can really, really heavily judge a quarterback on, because when it comes to playing better competition, especially better competition defensively, then can you still be consistent and make the right decisions with the ball?
Right. Right. I mean, New Orleans did a great job. They got after Kyler Murray. They sacked him 5 times, Ocho.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, watching them games today, man, it got the adrenaline going. I was excited. I was hyped. Watching, Star Spangled Banner being sung. Like, I don't know why it feel like I can go out there and play. Like,
You
I
can't.
huh?
You can't.
You don't think so?
No.
Damn. I don't know. I just think if I was
You
given
done
up,
left the game with some injuries. Keep it that way.
damn.
The Raiders beat the Patriots by the score of 20-13. Geno Smith passed for 362
Yeah.
yards and a touchdown in his Raiders debut. Brock Bowers had 5 catches for 103 yards before leaving the game with a knee injury. Jacoby Myers added 8 catches for 97 yards. Geno just needed to get out of New York.
Yeah.
Geno been playing well since he left New York.
And yeah, he was willing and dealing in Seattle too. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why they let him go, but he gonna wheel and deal out there in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
That's one thing he can do, is he can throw that ball. He can spin it. He can spin it. And now you got some very, very good targets that you get to throw the ball to, especially Brock Bowers, who's probably going to be the best tight end in the game. And he'll probably solidify that spot after this season. Probably so. They're gonna be all right. They're gonna be all right.
I mean, they needed Geno. Geno was 24-34, 362, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. They got sacked, but hey, he still was dealing because they didn't really have no resemblance of a run game. 24 rush attempts, 56 yards. Ashton Jeanty averaged 2 yards a carry. But Brock Bowers, like you said, Brock Bowers and Jacoby Myers, between the two of them, had 13 catches for 200 yards.
And the funny thing about it is the fact that Geno Smith was still willing and dealing with no run presence at all.
Yep.
With no run presence, Ashton Jeanty, he's gonna get off. You're gonna have games like this. You're gonna have games like this. You not. It's different. This ain't Boise State.
True.
Everybody just as strong. Everybody just as fast. And all that being able to bounce to the outside. There ain't gonna be none of that. Ain't gonna be none of that. You got to find that crease and you got to hit it. You got to hit it and go.
Yeah. Because everybody Penn State.
Everybody.
All right, guys, we're going to get you out here on this one. It's time for our final segment of the evening. It's time for Q&A.
Wait.
What?
You're not going to tell them the surprise for tomorrow? That's
Later. Yeah.
Okay.
Time for Q&A. Chris Ball said, as a lifelong Patriots fans, I must say I'm not pleased with what I've been seeing from my team, especially offensively. 13 points? Really? Clearly something needs to happen. This is not the standard.
I mean,
it's your new standard.
Hey, shoot, we only scored 17. Well, we scored 16.
Y'all scored 17.
17. Shit, we averaged 33 last year, huh? We averaged 33, so I mean, sometimes you play teams and sometimes they got your number. Yes. Some teams are gonna be like this. And it's week 1. It's week 1 too, people. We got to, we got calm down. I think the Patriots gonna be all right. Drake May, he gonna be all right.
Mark said it's funny that Shannon thinks he can critique quarterbacks. I can.
Yeah.
I play the game. I study the game. Yeah, I can. I can critique quarterbacks. Yeah.
We can. I can too, because I played quarterback.
Yeah. Why can't I?
Yeah. Well, you should have saw me in high school, boy.
Dagnante Cobbins, the best opening game I've seen in my life, and I'm 43 years old. What say you, Unc Ocho? I guess he's talking about tonight, Baltimore Buffalo.
Hey, that was good. That
was.
That game was good. That game was good.
Was it 94? Was it 94? The Patriots and the Dolphins had a game like this. I think Bledsoe threw for like 470 something, and Marino
Ooh.
had like 380, 400. Go back and check that game open. I think it's 94. That might have been the game where Bledsoe had like 70 pass attempts. Was that opening day? 94? The Dolphins and the Patriots. Yeah. This was a very good game. I mean, you got scoring. I mean, you got both quarterbacks playing extremely well.
Yeah. Mhm.
Both offenses playing well.
Mhm.
You just had the one turnover. And
Yeah.
when you turned the ball over, basically ended up costing the rape.
Game.
You hate to say it cost them the game, but it gave Buffalo some momentum that they didn't have. It
did,
gave them
though.
some juice. It gave them some life. They were on life support,
Yeah.
and that fumble gave them life.
Mhm. You know what else
How
game
many
up?
yards he passed for? Yeah,
You remember that
yeah.
game? Remember that
But that
game?
was opening day, though. That was yeah.
Remember that game in 2018, that Chiefs Rams game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that thing was nice.
Yeah.
That was another one.
Yeah. That 94 game, the Dolphins and the Patriots, Danny threw for 473, Bledsoe threw for 421.
Damn.
That was Ben Coates coming out party. Yeah, that was a barn burner.
Yeah.
But this game, I was playing. I just remember going home and seeing and seeing the highlights of it. But this game here, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of another game that opening night. Off the top of my head, I can't think.
Mm-hmm.
Off the top of my head, but this game tonight, Buffalo and Baltimore was great. Adam Smith, it makes no sense how Ravens can't close out games. How the hell they keep making mistakes, allowing teams to come back? You just said it, making mistakes.
Yeah. You ended the season off making mistakes, and you started the season off making mistakes.
Yeah.
And the same mistakes from last year that cost you, hell, it cost you again this time.
Ravens O-line is horrific. They got exposed again. Isn't the Eagles and Bills O-line not good? I don't think. What do you mean?
Hey, Unc,
You think the Ravens O-line got exposed?
who was that right guard, Unc? That kept getting pushed that kept ending up.
But Ed Oliver kept pushing in the backfield.
Man, that right guard, I don't know who that is, but he is the weak. That's the fish.
Yeah.
I mean, no disrespect, but he is the fish.
Oh, let me see. Oh, Falele, but he's been there. He's been a starter. He's been there a while.
I don't think it's 5'5". I don't think it's him. Maybe it's
He's the right guard.
might have been maybe left guard. Dude, whoever it is tall as hell. And Ed Oliver kept getting right up underneath him.
Well, Ed Oliver like 6'1", so it ain't gonna take much if you talk about. So he probably like 6'4", 6'3", 6'4", and Ed Oliver probably like 6 foot 6'1".
Right. Okay.
But he's powerful. I mean, you look at Lamar, 14 to 19, 209, 2 touchdowns.
Mhm.
You look at the offense running the football, 29 rush attempts, 238 yards.
God damn.
That offensive line, I mean, they only gave up 2 sacks. No, their defense got to do a better job. They gave up 500 yards of total offense to Josh Allen. They got to do a better job. Eric Lilly said the Ravens kicker missed the extra point after Henry scored. They did. He did. He came back to bite him because now if Baltimore kicks the field goal, it goes to overtime.
Yeah.
Now Buffalo probably takes a different approach.
Mhm.
They kill the clock, and now they're going for the end zone.
Yeah, they got to.
So, Shine, the Ravens played to contain Josh, not to sack him. Ravens felt their corners are better than the Bills' receivers. How'd that work out for them? King Payne said, go take Alexander back where we got him from. Shouldn't have depended on the offense to get up and stay up to shut a game out. This defense needs to step up. I'm talking more than Kyle Hamilton.
Hey, Unc, you put up 40 points in any football game at any level, you're supposed to win the game.
Yeah.
At any level. High school, pee-wee, college, especially the NFL. 40?
Well, Mike would tell us if we lose 41-40 offense, y'all ain't do enough. If we lose 10-13 defense, you didn't do enough.
Right.
But that turnover, when you turn the ball over, is of the utmost importance. If Henry fumbles this ball in the first half, we're having a different conversation.
You good. We're
having a different conversation. But I just think you got to give Buffalo credit for not down. I mean, they were down 40-25 with less than 5 minutes to go. You need 2 scores, and one of them and you need a 2-point conversion after it. So that's what happened. Trey Tyner said, Unc and Ocho, Ravens got to do something about 70 on the O-line. Ed Oliver ran through him all night, caused pressures on D. Henry fumble.
That's him right there. Who's number 70? That's
number 70. Lele, isn't it? Oh, Rosengarten.
That's the one. That's the name.
Huh? No, he's the right tackle. Rosengarten is the right tackle. Right tackle.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the right tackle. But he did good, remember? He ended up getting Myles Garrett jersey last year after the job that he did on Myles Garrett. Just had a bad night.
Yeah.
Cal Simpson said, Unc, help me understand how the Ravens defense is bad when they go against Lamar every day in practice. I know it's not every period, but Lord, and keep your head up, King Henry. No, actually, they don't. They probably only go against the Ravens offense in 2 minutes because that's really the only time that you see the Ravens offense. We went ones against ones in the 2 minutes situation.
Yeah. So
that's the only time
in practice.
We wanted our best against the best. Cal Simpson also said, Bible says the man who doesn't work doesn't eat. Ravens defense didn't work today. Cue Jimmy Johnson. No food on the plane. Behavior Patel said, why Ocho's face look like Whopper's candy? Pay Unc. Yeah, Ocho, pay me.
He say my face look like what?
Yeah. They said what was that, Saturday?
Yeah.
They said your name was Dud. Milk Dud.
Oh man, listen, y'all talking. Listen, them people talking, man. Listen, I was. Listen, people got to remember. Like I was 2005, from 2005 to 2009, I was really one of the sexiest men alive, and this in the world, not just here in the States, in the world. So
yeah, sexiest men alive. I mean, if there's a man alive, I mean, I'm assuming that you're talking about, everywhere. But okay, I see what you're saying.
This was in GQ. Women rated me, top 5 sexiest men alive.
That what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm shoot,
Stephen Bass says, Unc and Ocho, love y'all, big fans. What's different about playing on Sunday night football versus Monday night games? Can you give another childhood story about you haven't told? Ocho, what's the difference? You play on Sunday night, play on Monday night?
You know what? I don't really think it's no difference, Unc. I don't think it's no difference. I don't think it's no difference. I know Monday night.
Play on no Sunday. There weren't always Sunday night games.
Yeah.
I mean, since the 70s, they've been Monday night. Monday night, you have everybody's attention. Everybody else in the NFL, because sometimes on Sunday night, Ocho, teams are flying.
Yeah.
So now Monday night,
everybody watching, front and center.
Front and center.
Everybody.
Front and center.
Mm-hmm.
And it's look, you got center stage all to yourself on both nights, but a lot of teams are traveling. And things might happen. They're getting dressed, trying to get up out of there, trying to get back to a location. And so they might miss something. But on Monday night, ain't nobody traveling nowhere. Everybody's already home. A lot of teams, some guys might be going to hey man, Oh, we over at Ocho house tonight, man. Okay, all right, cool. Everybody watching. So you got everybody's undivided attention. But it's always great. I'm trying to think. No, ESPN didn't always have actually games used to come on TNT on Sunday nights.
TNT. Wait,
You know,
TNT?
TNT used to have Sunday night football. Uh-huh.
Oh, what was that?
In the 90s.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm finna say.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't have TNT back then. I had Fire Stick.
Yeah, we had a TNT. I think I'm trying to think when did I'm not sure because I remember we played 95. I think 95. They might have been two games. I mean, ESPN and TNT might have had because we played Buffalo in '95 on TNT, but not yeah. Was it? Man, I forget. Man, that's so long ago. That's 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. But yeah, we used to play TNT had yeah. Can you check and see if I'm not mistaken? I think our Sunday night game, opening night, 1995, was on TNT. I'm almost certain of it, Ocho.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost certain of it.
You know, it was on TNT because on my Fire Stick, I used to get the NFL games and I used to get wrestling. I'm talking this in the 90s now.
Yeah,
I wasn't paying for
it
no
was. Yeah, it was TNT. Can you all find out when ESPN got Sunday Night Football? But look, I think if you want everybody, a lot of people's going to be watching. You know, because like during the day, a lot of people go to church.
Yeah.
So sometimes people don't get an opportunity to come back to watch. They watch the late game. Sometimes people are in church. Now, especially in the black church.
Oh yeah.
You definitely gonna miss that 1 o'clock game.
Yeah. Oh, listen.
You missing that?
You get that halftime.
Yeah, you gonna miss that.
No, I go to 10 o'clock service.
Yeah,
You go to 10 o'clock service, you still won't get home till after halftime.
Yeah. You gonna miss that one.
Preacher be up there all day. The goddamn benediction. Got to wait on the sermon. He got to get a word. Then you got tithes and offering. They got about 4 tithes and offerings.
They were both. They were doing. You did NBC. Damn. So they had. What at the same time? Damn. ESPN and what you call them was the TNT. It was airing games at the same time. NFL said, "Man, we losing money." Say, why would we do that, Ocho?
Yeah. Hey, it's hard. It's hard to compete with the wrestling back then now.
But you see TNT. So, oh wow. So it was split broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so so that's what it was. TNT had like the first 8 games, and then ESPN had the second 8 games. Michael said, Unc and Ocho continue to love this show after working and watching Josh Allen tonight. How long does it take Jed York to realize they overpaid Purdy? Allen Lamar is what 50 million plus quarterback look like. It's all about the market. It's all about the market.
Now, not only that, it's market and timing, huh?
Yep.
There are no other options. There are no other options. You're not finding another Josh Allen no time soon.
Nope.
So the best available quarterback for the 49ers at that time was Brock Purdy. So you had no choice but to pay him because where else are you going to get one from?
Lord have mercy. We had an opportunity to draft Josh Allen. The Broncos had an opportunity to draft Josh Allen.
Right.
And they didn't. They took Bradley Chubb at 5. Buffalo took Josh Allen at 7.
Wait, who was the quarterback at that time, though?
I don't give a damn who the quarterback was. We needed a quarterback.
What?
Trevor Siemian? Who was it? Trevor Siemian?
Oh, okay.
Allen had to be probably Trevor Siemian.
Okay.
Manning had retired. MSQ, how about the ending of the Niners Seahawks? Jake, first catch, first touchdown game, strip sack by Nick Bosa. Moody got to go. True. If Derrick Henry is the running back with the ball and Cam Chancellor is the safety coming downhill and they meet, who wins that matchup?
I'm going with Cam on that one.
Woo.
Cam has the size and the weight distribution.
Yes.
To be able to win that.
Yes. I take Cam. Cam had no regard for his body or yours.
At all.
He blowing up everything. Tyron said, "What's up, Unc and Ocho? What in the world, Miami Dolphins? What are we going to do with my guy going on? They made Daniel Jones look like Peyton Manning, and Tua was good and terrible. He was absolutely awful. Absolutely awful."
Damn, man. We're going to be all right, though. I'm optimistic. If we lose against the Patriots, man, I'm done.
Yeah, you might be done. Ocho Bria Carter said, should the Dolphins cut or trade Tua? I don't think he's the answer.
Well, they ain't cutting nobody in the second year of a $250 million deal. That's not happening. That's not happening. I do see the direction in which the Dolphins are going. They're in a rebuilding phase. They're going young, getting rid of most of the older players, a la Jalen Ramsey. Next will probably be my young bull that wears number 10 if things don't turn around.
Rico Penn, Reek to the Steelers, Roman Wilson, and a third round, maybe a fourth.
Who to the Steelers?
Tyreek.
Oof. It don't matter where he go. If you put him anywhere with a quarterback, man, you already know what that means.
Well, you're gonna pit him that, who wants to pay if somebody got a quarterback, what do they already have, Ocho? A $30 million receiver.
Yeah.
Just goes to show you, Ocho, sometimes the grass ain't always greener, is it?
It ain't. But he was able to make it greener. He's the same one with that same quarterback that had 17 back-to-back 1,700 yard season.
Let me ask you a question. When he was in Kansas City, how many times you see him doing this? When he was in Kansas City, how many times you see him not go back into the game? Bradford Patel said, Ocho, how about your Bengals almost getting cooked by the Browns? Sorry ass Bengals.
I think people hear the Browns, they hear the Browns and they just think of a trash, but they don't understand how good their defense is. Like I continue to preach it. Like I'm a Bengal at heart. You know that. If I'm telling you how good they are, they're one of the few teams where the personnel is good at all three levels. Denzel Ward and Greg Newsome are extremely good. Man.
First
the
of all,
front four, Myles Garrett, very good.
The way y'all feel about the Browns, that's how I used to feel about the Bengals. Ocho, y'all were terrible in the 90s. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna even hold you.
Hey, we was bad. You ain't got to tell me. I know. I heard. Listen, I done heard the stories.
Boy, y'all were good. Y'all wasn't even good and terrible. Hey, y'all was bad and terrible.
That was Jeff Blake. Jeff Blake was a quarterback then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Man, y'all had. I played against Blake. I played against Ayyyyy Smith. We played against Boomer was the quarterback.
Yeah.
First year we played y'all in '93. Boomer was the quarterback.
Right.
Man, I don't know who y'all quarterback was in '90s. Was it Jeff Blake? It might have been '90s. We played y'all in '97 and '98, '96 and '98. I played against Keely Smith when I was in Baltimore.
Yeah, I was
one
there.
year.
I was there with Keely my rookie year.
Yeah.
Keely was there.
Yeah. Robert Dredden said, please see it as this donation goes towards the Bengals O-Line Foundation. I saw the commercial, and it looks like they're in dire need for any assistance. Aaron Jones, remember when Eagle fans chanted to run the ball? We need to do that again, at least establish it. That will get a wide receiver open, and we need a cornerback. Aaron Jones, who is your team?
The Packers?
Eagles. BK said your Broncos tried to give the Titans the game, but we didn't want it. True? Money making G, Unc and Ocho. Ocho crossed the line today. He out there betting, giving money he owe you away. I'm down in Chauncey, Georgia, but I can pull up on him if you need me to. Just say the word. Pay Unc Ocho.
Hey, well, listen, come on, go ahead and pull up, boy. We gonna get you sharp now. We gonna get you nice and sharp. What color you want to wear? What color you want your suit?
uh Timothy Humphrey says, salute Unc and Ocho. Would you guys ever consider doing a once a week call-in show? I mean, we're trying to make that happen, bro. We trying to make that happen. We doing all that. We gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get you right. That concludes this episode of Nightcap. We want to thank you guys for joining us, for staying up late with us as we watch the barn burner, one of the best opening games of the NFL season in a very long time, as the Buffalo Bills come back from 15 down with under 5 minutes left in the ball game to nip the Baltimore Ravens by the score of 41-40. They overcame 169 yards rushing from Derrick Henry and 2 touchdowns and 2 passing touchdowns from Lamar Jackson. But tonight belonged to the Buffalo Bills, mainly Josh Allen, 33 of 46, 394, 2 touchdowns passing. He had another 2 touchdowns rushing. So Josh Allen was sensational. Keon Coleman caught a deflected touchdown on 4th down and had a big catch to get them in field goal range. He finished with 8 catches for $112 and a touchdown as they come back from 15 down with under 5 minutes and beat the Baltimore Ravens 41-40. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe, my partner and co-host. That's Liberty City's own. That's Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, the former Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please, guys, hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. And do us a favor. Go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. I personally would like to thank each and every one of you that have ever listened, that have ever viewed, or shared by word of mouth what Nightcap is. Ocho also like to thank you. He sees you a lot more than I do because he's out there in them streets, and he's saying thank you for supporting Nightcap, because none of this is possible without you, and we want to personally thank you for supporting Nightcap. Now, go support Shea by Laportier. If you can't find it in a city or state near you, order it online. We'll ship it directly to your door. It's the best tasting premium VSOP cognac on the market. If you've tried it, you know this. If you haven't, try it. You will not be disappointed. We also have a limited edition release of a commemorative edition of my brother and I. He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in August. He and I became the first 2 brothers inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And so something special I wanted to do for him. This is him and I. You can see it on your screen. Order it. It's a very, very limited release, and once they're gone, they're gone. So just head over to LaportierCognac.com to grab your bottle while you still can. Please go follow my media company page on all of its platforms, Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. That link is also pinned in the chat. We've got a new show under the umbrella of Shay Media. Debo and Joe, James Harrison and Joe Hayden. Please go subscribe to their YouTube page, Debo and Joe. They'll be live tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern for Week 1 reaction. I know both guys are. James is going to be really happy about the Steelers. Joe, not so much about his Browns because they had an opportunity to win it. So make sure you check out Debo and Joe tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Buffalo take down Baltimore at home 41-40. We'll see you tomorrow after Minnesota and Chicago. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Peace.